no crisis no mu no ano eden enti Barca hwe ne mu sa branche no so betimi asensan ajeje ne ma tomo na bia na timanya koso that party ni nyina no branche na wie wate ne nsa firi onemom akwakodu sa Barca so betimi de pen akwakosi paper no so asensan na omo so timanya aje branche a friend Ousmane Dembele so timanya tomo na bia na so timanya koso a no eya kakra na so timanya firi branche na so ye pe demamo wo dwumade ne so opiemo wa branche friend Francisco eya trenkao Ono so ya dia vanessa branche no bopo maten ewramo was Sporting CP on permanent basis 10 million euros no and yesika and also etimi apiemo de ama branche friend Francisco Trincao and so ewo honoma he de salatus no and so de emamo unim sa Xavi Hernandez ababa so Barca adwuma ni ma wo fiti ase so ye no branche ba ko baba to no na nka Barca fo nyina gidi say branche ne madembo and so betimi aboa eye Miralem Pjanic abran no di ni tuma Herma Juventus all ladies of Italian football La Versia Signora no now to must and from what party Miralem Pjanic and Manemono and also etime e woso ye papa na Brighton free Juve eba Barca nania man said ankoye and so etime fam no September 2020 obabe PM the likes of Xavi no was a branch friend and Pjanic din no secretary wontime emwa madjuma no September 2021 and a branch and Coco PM on loan e wo Besiktas and also etime course wo akosina kan reporter eba men second no penny Xavi and so say a branch here your friend Miralem Pjanic no was send din opeso o man chance e wo pre-season na omokwa kwaye e wo USA yi mu no opeso a branch no and so etime ba no no so etime ba behwem na bia no and so etime koso kama a branch no etime modem no etime so ani nko ade a ene season e ben no ono so betime nya hye na bia no so etime koso kama e ama Miralem Pjanic ade asansem ni nyina no and so etime pe tema mo anopai enso e wo eye dwumade ne so Frank de Jong and so etime nya ba ponten wode ababa tuja branch ne chese da bi Barca ne dia hwa no betena se eye krokro de John wo ye tim ne dia ene emre ne nkrapia ene no so betime nya kire ne mom dia ba ne se expect us a branch a friend Frank de Jong no and so betime abomoten remo e wo training grounds na me pa Monday no so etime nya fiti training na so ama bia no and so etime nya koso e dia ma Barca sansem ne nyina no and so etime ba Ansu Mani Fati a branch na kwakoye fit 100% fit na me pa Monday the expectation no so betime nya remo e wo training grounds no na bia no so etime akoso kama e de ama wo mo e wo honoma e ye latest e free FC Barcelona bobo konimo and so etime pa remo e wo Real Madrid nso a yamfa to just enra ade a boys no so etimi tate down kama Thibaut Marc Nicolas Courtois was send top and down in session bottom no so etimi ramo training class no now to say yes and me koye Vinicius money and the boys ni na so etimi promoting enra we pre-season training no more to me kakra is training kakra Super Carlo Ancelotti e kokka boys no mo so etimi ye training kakra ya ba ne sanya me pan next week no omo ni be mo we US of A na pre-season training ne tournament no omo so atimanya romo akwako popopia na piano so atimanya koso kama de ama womo a no eye Madrid de na Nacho Fernandez sesina kan Real Madrid popoko no a branch ne dia tuja sanya me pa 2022-2023 sesina haron so atime ba be shasia no amanfo hwa Real Madrid popoko no mo esanse ba no mo ba no opo Madrid dia na obo titles omo ba no ma ba be more titles no ama pipiano so atimanya koso no na ya chance ye e wo Madrid squad planner omni ramu for 2022-2023 no born again emboye na ye hwe was screens no so na is a position bia no two players omoye available ombeso etimi aboa eye Madrid team no ama bia na etimi akoso oko goalkeeping department wa eye Thibaut Marc Nicolas Courtois oni a branch friend Lunin omumie no na ye etimi confirm omo e goalkeeping department right back no eye Daniel Carvajal oni a branch friend Odriozola omumie no so etimi apiemu ho no Benkuma fasono hey David Alaba one Ferland Mendy omumie no nyina no enso betimi ache ye left back wo enso atimanya fa central defense player no omo e wo 4 enso e ho no mo Dembele Town ne Nacho enso e wo bako Antonio Rudiger one Vallejo enso atimi betimi ache bako na bia na atimi akoso combat filter la branch friend Carlos Enrique Casemiro one Aurelien Tchouameni enso ebegina mo e wo defensive midfield wo na omo so atimi anya hye ama bibia na timi akoso Luka Modric on Valverde chomo de no enso atimi anya Toni Kroos ne Camavinga enso betimi ahye omo position no Sana Super Carlo Ancelotti ono so atimi anya na squad no Rodrigo ne Lucas Vazquez enso for one lane Branche fan Vinicius Paxao de Oliveira Jr. one Eden Hazard Michel Pele enso betimi achomo de no na bibia na timi akoso animu ono munja infama Karim Mustafa Benzema one aya Mayoral no mo so ntimi emfa animu a no aya kakra aronso etimi efri aya Madrid team no mo almost squad for 23 no and so it me ba players na yellow and so it me say some money no hey players amon so be free team no mo and so it me anyako Marco Asensio players no and our teams ni bi and so it me anya pa no hey Kubo Mariano Aprante friend Rainia and Atani Ceballos munyina no very very likely so amon so e betime anya free team no mo and so it me akọ Luka Jovic said on so it me anya join Fiorentina no sa pepe and a boys ni nyina no o ma yellow no sin some mutin ho no amon so betime anya pomatin and so etime free popo kwenemo enso etime akwa sansem no enso etime ba uramu Sevilla popo kwenema abusu for reporter enso etime ba ne Sevilla akwa sign a branch friend Marcao enso etime anya ba from a Galatasaray 12 million euros no and I do am so ekokotu aye Antonsa enso 3 million euros no enso etime nya ka ho a branch ne do no till June 2027 and no Marcao enso dia na Marcos do Nascimento Marcao ono dealer no so atmanya wi on permanent mover wode akwa kopiemo he was Sevilla no and ya de won sem ni nyina no and so atmanya diama na Brante no e be undergo medical test na me pa weekend so no so atmanya romobi with the team no mo so akwa koremo e wo e pre-season tournament no mo na bia no so atmanya koso a ya de sansem ni nyina no he mamo ene anopai ye fa ye ni entwom wo Italy na ye ndi Italy nkomo kakra uramo Associazione Sportiva Roma omo head coach e friend Jose Mario dos Santos Felix Moreno so atimanya bamo abakakra se de eba and say e transfers name no se de papa no so agande na ni atwem Crystal Palace or Poma Prantia her friend Wilfred Zaha am no so atimanya pa we latest emerging reporter and so free Italy e be na no pe no and ya gatabia ya de sansam ni na no and so atimede pram no obi ni 75 for Sadia na to say yes and your man so betimanya koye Eri ama Jose Marino and then the boys no na piano so etmanya koso nti wa biamu wanya ye open say Wilfred Zaha no on also etime penetrate asansem no and so etime ba enu a ye catch us Angel Fabian Maria or also etmanya kwakopiemo yan confirm mamo say appointment no so ye confirmed Eri ama Juventus Popoko no on a free transfer deal till 23 no on also betmanya ruamo atena wasina kan na Brante ne kokofa jersey number 22 Jersey number 22 and Angel Di Maria hebeshe ewo Juventus Boboko anymore yebusa ne se krate adan na 22 and awokokofa na numbers p ewo ho one konkofa jersey number bia na 22 na and awokokofa ye a branch friend Di Maria chemu se masa oworia Madrid Boboko anymore na wase jersey number 22 no na 22 no wase bia na a kind of success our Champions League anymore na chase we first one in Angel Di Maria waronzo ato hedia to Italy and say teams are kanyina ehwe ye the likes of Inter AC Milan Roma munyina omo enyina ye esan say one no was 22 no wonya lack no mo de kokopot Champions League na bia no so etimi koye tema mo dia na chese Kofi Dose na Juventus say Ricky's Juventus the impermeable man omo eramu dia Champions League no otimu say yes anioma so betimanya koye kama so etimanya dia mama no eye Di Maria ono so dia kakra no etimi ban Paula Bile Popa so etimanya kwa touchdown na what touchdown e wo Torino no otimu say yes amanfo ani adiye papa na Pogba ejemu say yes of course it's amazing to see you people again so ramo hono no on your screens now and Paula Bile Popa amanfo so etimi chakon kasa etwa no hwahia no what na white no na amanfo nsama amanfo etimanya keka no otimu say yes aniema and so etimi koye hedema Aprante no ni nyina ne se Aprante a ye friend Acheampong no Paula Bile Popa ade omo eche se wako prison na prison no kwa in minim zamanfo ohuru Manchester United for dia na se nyoma nheda nkoye hanso antimi amfa ma no honomo after some 6 years no hono so atimi back to aye Juventus oba beto so edi tumaso ne kama hanso atimi nya dia mo no na ye popopa wo cheche ankofo sensa amanfo shet mo hanso atimi nya de mo no no eye kakra hanso atimi nya ba yamfa ntutwa sa branch fans Aniolo hono so kakra akato ne bro hono so atimi nya ruam e wo Juventus boboko ne mo sanso na Cambiaso ade hono so atimi nya ruam e wo Juve nyame pa Monday ne medicals no hanso betimi nya akoso nti se wo Juventus ade a homo players homo so atimi nya no Di Maria ye confirmed Popa hono so confirmed branch fan Cambiaso hono so confirmed Sezeno Zaniolo dia no eguso wa kanyema homo so anu se shepe ndru nyame pa next week no na atimo say yes branch no homo atimi awie na ade asansem ni nyina no hanso atimi pa Luka Jovic dia no ya confirm tata hanso atimi nya dia so on permanent basis no branch no ebetimi nya ruamo e wo Fiorentina till June 2024 ama piano hanso atimi nya akoso kama sansem ne pa na Fiorentina boboko no enye Jovic nko ana mo so atimi nya sign no o ma sign a branch na friend Pierluigi Golini ono esina kan no hanso atimi de ma Acheampong no Atlanta no ya former Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper ana ono so atimi nya ba be piem asansem ni nyina no hanso atimi pa Ramos Society Sportivo Calcio Lazio team ne ma o mo so akato ne bro no ma sign a branch a friend Alexio Romagnoli on a free transfer no on also betmanya chatuma pa aba bedini juma Jama Lazio till June 2027 na bibiano and sweatmanya koso kama adia sansa meneba Hellas Verona and sweatmanya Ramo on a loan basis no omo pa branch friend Daniel Maldini so no sweatmin bra and bapot team no na bibiano entimi enkoso sansa no and sweatme ba no pay and a Paulo Ezekiel Dybala and sweatme edi abato appointing say ono say no ade ono so atimi allowa ne demand ni sika waje na afibia no ono atimi dia bofom say no o so no 6 million euros per season ono so ebetimi age no na Jose Mourinho kwakwate say we say Kim Mourinho say yes we are convinced the say free agent your friend Paulo Ezekiel Dybala ono na ye the only striker obetimi aboa ateki Roma team no forward ama bibia no atimi akoso o start take kasa ansem say atumu say yes ne niabre hwe ne mu so no so ebetimi enya apprentice no ama bibia no atimi akoso no nim Lewandowski but ne niabre so person okoba aboboko ne mu nyina no ade PSG for the amaye no number 1 no omo listen so no ne din ene di kan e ho no mo Lewandowski no omo so ekwa akofa no mo so omo fa na omo de ne ekwa akopa Mbappe na eno ena amanfo busa se na Neymar ne Messi na omo gina anim no na omo so akwa agwaye den PSG for no omo ka omo ho abibia no enso etimi koso Bayern for no de Urban se Matthias de Ligt de no na mepa otena anwumre omo the first bid enso obetuma nya akwa akotum na de metie ne so omo the best 70 ena eko ena Juve for no ebobo bom 80 million euros eti eno eye kakra na no so etimi efri ehoba Wolves captain your friend Gareth Bale and so akwakopiemo Major League Soccer ni mo no akoya no was say hono he feels like a home or a house and he and no a Wolves captain Gareth Bale one also edia kakra and also etimi ababeto jani ade sansam ni nyina no and so etumi ede abaniti boss yemfa ensiana abejafo emfa kakra nchechemu kakra no and so etumi embra.
All right, Mourinho's up at Dybala.
Yeah. Was it when is it
what's Roma
I tried there but was it say baby say nani yemwa
and I'm just where Dybala so Roma they were no quite
sure
and I'm becoming so say Dybala should be playing for Manchester United
sure
and now say
Chelsea being so near bad
be at Chelsea
Arsenal de Mumpe.
Oma.
Okay.
Oma.
On one man has a man
on Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
And me yes shows Arsenal pen.
Okay.
On Arsenal I mean is Arsenal so pen because where it be an Arsenal cry na yenya baby man mo.
No about on a bench.
Oh, yenya baby or best because they say
is a team no there.
Jesus name and a lead attack. And Kayo Saka all right. And Ida na say Gabriel Martinez no name Smith Rowe ye no nehu. ono we aso so a ayi Odegaard mu ne
Kaish
ati ase Pablo Vieira
okay
wo hwe team na said the team na si ahyehyɛ na ena ondu ano no mu
na se ni pepe mu so tetenchen ni aga
pepe de pen obi de na ma ne nya bi na ko fi me nda no wa Jesus gazezi
oko wedding
kumaka ne na kumaka no oh okay boss my na sorry ko na go pinta na konya so na afa kwa no pay
de bro tamam se asoda kase nya me
na ne so ne kasa me ma do so me ana
se wo suro me
ana de ohun ye no mo na enye na de ni ti o
suro wo na suro me
enye na de ni ti o ayeyi
ade ta na nya na de
nya dem le ko chew no
se nya de betima na de
okay
betima na de
okay njima mi ti wa se ma be ja o twam de sie yi
me nya ba ko se men kan kiro se ya haru ya wote chen dodo
me ne ayo ana titi obi
tinto se ya
ya ba ko ntente ti ase o na tete me
sa asem bi o di ba
ono na tete o go fa ba be den ada no mo anyi obi amfa ma no ne de ba
se ono na so so headline mra
ena me chese headline obi ama bi ada no nko ane de tete me
so ono ne tete o
yes o na tete me
pinto uti a wo se ha na tete pinto uti a wo se ha na tete
ka je pinto
tama ya babi Kumasi keep it club situation for
Kumasi keep it club busumi en bed ohuni na mo ball 6 months ni na da bia Kumasi keep it ball no da be na mbebo
em penifo no tu kwan na esi ni na asotef na e
penifo no tu kwan
emi no tu kwan ana
ball ambo no penifo tu kwan
ambo league abo awi ti bo league ni dia
league mo anwie no December o baby
league ni dia ya bo league
muko break
ana ya bo ya say bo second league ba na nya problem so
mo ball since December mabo
by obi ai ni training by more league dia
mo league na gu
engu ye tawo da ka ya otia ba ha you know
wa twam ze sia
but engu ye so dem say engu ye afi na ka ho baby kwa be ka ho
di mo bonda be
nyame adma bia be 2-3 weeks e be sate na na ye pe pitch bi de cham so park na so tef na ya ja to wasa no aha ye so ko division park na so nipa be 30 na park ko kwa so mo bo awia se ka di cham so tef mo timi wie ya na nketimi aboa ya ma etimi
na 2-3 weeks na so bo no se aso tef be na mbebo mo bo no e wo se bo bo start in 2-3 weeks mi wa afi na wo twen se be ya so tef be
ebi wo minti fa ebi ntudwa minti park minti fa ebi ntudwa ebi wo na mpa se be ka no ade e so ba di cham se betimi aka di cham se na di ye na ye ntintime na de ni si ye na so ayi hia ti di aka na ebo ho ntimi nka because mpanifo ya ade ni se e wo se e bo no wo ye package mi no ye na ebi hia na ebo ba kona na ya bo 2-3 matches se obi akọ na be se de be ya ebi ya pitches no na emmo bi nim no ebi ho na be kona na tie ko be bi adin pa
okay
ko ka fo no so ntimi nya yin ti na mo ye se ne sa na ye mfamra no ti nyame ya adom am se Sunday china e be sa to aso de mpompo so e twa to na den aba den following week no na awards na o se de ma monfo na no e de amawo mo e de mo wi a na je se e wi na se kwan mada ho e de jumade na e de na hyase e de jumade ndi ade ya beba so ayi bia gini ma ma o ma ma no ye fra mo ma ma de hu so mo ntimi enante o mo ntimi nti ne ya fo mo anka de bebo no ho nti woni pa na se wote se wanka ho a men ka se bia na yi wa free because ye de ato platform aka se na yemra ya be ka no wa hanom sa sa manfo nto bi o se wa ma bia free se bia jumade no ntimi ni nti o ma be ka ho no mbedi isi ye na be 12 team fe ye 10 bi afrim bi se be ka ho me nya 12 ni bi se aka ho Kumasi na se mu tere no ko ye sha se ye 10 na se chia bi na be 12 dia na se bi afrim be ka ho na se manfo na agi jumade bi eden ya e sa the second one again after second league na eden ato aso
okay
the to aso ya na ye yi tema na wo se enya maaye no eja ya o ka so ba na so ka so ma
o twem wo de ka na twem sisi nti ye ntwen ne nkpere de ebesi oba na govi
legend
akwaba
major so boss
okay mami ayi kakra na afi said the other fair group kakra
definitely say
no am ti say ayi abeduro proba Holland and they say isu aba Di Maria
yeah
the deal is done
yeah
ntina me hwe say ene afi said ozi she otim no ya abam Maria Poben, you know, almost bound at some pretenses because any man could him almost lately.
Yes.
And whether Juve can turn it. With them.
A different issue.
Yep.
But indeed, legends and our kana and one Di Maria Elande, we win BB Di Maria no. Yeah, Di Maria Lande Thursday no win medicals and Enra.
Paul say he's back to where he belongs.
Yeah, where he belongs. And Popo Banso Lande yesterday, and then obey any medicals. It was J Medical Center.
You don't go to Popo Ban.
I'm a patron, Omugos, yeah. Until continents are whole any until or touch down was a sign, wasn't sign, unique crowd momo, or you just in a normal assign cranty Popo Ban essence science and sign, Puba singing the Chadegu a year or more Jesus in the moment. So, and then Juventus so called to Reno Matuno Pog Day, Popo Best Day. Sano Matuni Din is all over Italy. Popo Day, Pog Day, and Matuni Din also. This is a big figure in world football, not only in Italy and as a Juventus. There's one thing about Popo Bano. What's that? Or this image, Penasimo. The image Popo Bano is so iconic in world football.
He has to lift up his game because
definitely.
Only one bad season. He has about last 2 seasons in a
no and 5 in the 2 seasons later and 5 man Manchester United.
And Ama case na
yes.
And you see coming back under circumstances like Yana Edding Accra.
Yeah.
And he also
and 5 the truth must be told. Yeah, the and 5 man Manchester United. Legend 1 or 2
one season.
Only Poba standard that me pachata see we say say you measure players by their own standards almost set the mom. And I'm tell you so the example no. Ubi bit me ya debi a bit media channel, but when it's about Sometymer, there's a certain level where they measure. Popoba has a certain level how the measure Popoba. He never met that level or expectations at Manchester United. And yet the name say what you might yet ever Popoba hopa. The good thing is that coach now boy develop didn't do that level before he left Juventus and as our coach now as our manager in Massimiliano Allegri. So our arena sounds about you. And to say coach in club football bet me a boy and you're the best out of Popoba. So coach your friend Mas Allegri. He's still there. On the receiver he recommended. On the insisted Popoba signing. And he's back. And Juventus airway coming. So what's here, Arrivabania, the director of Juventus, was it the signing of Air Popobano for 2 reasons: commercial and a sporting word, and so Osha Popoba's image, and that is the more reason why Juventus added the iconic number 10 just in Edema Popoba. On the best, Dybala just in our Reguono. Popoba never beshes just in air confirmed. So Juventus new number 10, the Guinea-born French Popoba never beshes number 10 just in. Omudini image about the tonjes in normal generative revenue. Aside that, he becomes the pillar in Juventus team. No, on building team in the fan. Popoba first stint with Juventus. No, now Oba alongside Andrea Pirlo, Claudio Marquinhos, then Arturo Vidal. Ideal legends of us are players. Bomudini Nana. Popoba was the youngest, and it's our players and experience and then cover Popoba to a certain extent. And ne Popoba eba be adwuma na Pirlo ye de ma no na Pirlo no eje pressure free Popoba so and as offer Juventus midfielder na Denis Zakaria Emmanuel Lucatelli but what I say Weston McKennie senior Pirlo de experience e cover Popoba no but what say
level no need through the Pirlo mo dey
oh it's true oh yeah
Denis Zakaria anya na wo about Germany or baby.
Yeah, Germany. So free by Dortmund. This Shaka one of the
Okay.
I know, but Dennis is more of a defensive minded midfielder. Bono ekitana won boni baby. Oni Popoba mo flare no. Ne dia ne ye more of defensive energy. Or my stability in midfield. All my creativity baby. All my goals baby. Nediane is about still in method. That's Zakaria. About artist legend. Oh no, Nediane no. Lucatelli is more like a controller. Then Popoba ne be the engine of the team. And the Ejuma Pirlo yedema no Popoba and the Sergeman was a Popoba.
No, Munchinglaba.
Sergeman and ne and was a branch of friends of Popoba yedemo legend. And see Popoba was Juma yet. Today he will be playing Juventus as the leader. Chiellini ko, Dybala ko, Akap Bonucci, and one no Popoba. these are the iconic figures and the Juventus ewo omo maka ni nyina young players et legend
Di Maria so na young.
Yeah, Di Maria so yeah but we say Di Maria has so much experience but with Paul Pogba ni the unim Juventus family unim the system unim team na ankasa the ankasa bebrebe but the reality is that Paul Pogba in his element so Bobo na so nya na former you can compare Paul Pogba to any top midfielder in world football. Paul Pogba Bobo that's our former so our former the Pogba's form send American legendary Sometymer form you can compare it to any top guru in word and no any expected from Abrante friends Paul Pogba legend that me ba to hwe power Juventus we Paul Pogba ye power Juventus
Ba me the last year sen e hwe no nti ase me hope for form kaka ase me
ba ya na unse out ate ayena kase ye wo systematic failure ho sa unse sa de nam taka wasem pa
nde say Dennis mo betaka ama no
Dennis mo be ye adwuma no na Dennis ne ne tense wo ofa pese wo de fa kwan bi so so yesre na bet aso ehwa no pese wo de fa ofa Jose Mourinho
aha bezo e de
se Juve pe Nicolo Zaniolo Roma for darling boy and I'm saying 50 million euros mra and say scan as yen twetwe ho kakra bi betua aha and o se sa de a ye propose Atamelu o se da bi ye propose Western McKennie o se da bi Jose Mourinho so opedeni Zakaria
na ya fi no aba
mbaja say
sa fi no aba
Zakaria so ball last season
and I'm saying fair we budget one season
and tennis also no pe Mourinho say Zakaria no pe Zakaria no so no last season kakra ye hu won ho na de kire say he is a midfielder that so the Popo ba na ebobo Juventus ahia no because ono no mema Vida ono no mema Kadom Raki so on e be defend on the what the energy to defend run for Popo ba and he say what the Zakaria ekwa Zaniolo you need a replacement for Zakaria with Juventus midfield and the all of a person the Juventus no legend we are talking about a midfielder and before so be touch ball no already he is more established than any midfielder in Italian Serie A. Pogba. Before so be touch ball with Juventus no. I mean started Serie A no. He is a top-notch midfielder. Ne level ne experience and ne be beer in world football no. And he better than any other midfielder in Italian football since I can say. Nti the only thing I hope and then say obetimi anya sa Pogba's form no. Medical can be legends okay. Say Juventus ne setup here yehu Vlahovic Chiesa, Di Maria, now Pogba Giromachi, you can imagine the kind of team at Juventus building. And initially, Mikacho say, Meme Jetum said Juventus Lord this year. The last 2 seasons, or more lose. Last season, place fourth. Last 2 seasons, place fourth. The last 2 seasons, Juventus had the fourth. Oh, Italians Serie A. But team no more better no. Ideally, a team for Europe. Legends a team for Europe. You can yen bit me away. So for Di Maria, now for Chiesa. Now for Pogba, now for Vlahovic, they should be a team to compete. And trust me, by next weekend, somewhere and next week, we will be talking about Nicolo Zaniolo, the presence at Juventus. So, legend, thanks and no man for Juventus City. You hope it's expectations in a domo, so no, bet me live up to sa expectation and now what my friends say Juventus. Legend, my mirror Kakawa Arsenal with Team Arsenal. Now, you see. Abrante friend say Gabriel Jesus na enra oma Arsenal for a bit of what they should expect and normal kakra more expect going forward. Jesus na nkasa no so all share the qualities as a player enka unlucky you legend enka unlucky because oya forward we are skillful oya forward that our strength energy on the ball or you forward that all movement and or you forward that all finishing. Obetimi cry the creativity as I can ho. And Jesus is a player as a forward. He has all the attributes of an attacker or as a forward. Gabriel Jesus. And the Enra legend Oshe medasisa de ni go na atoso. This is the typical Gabriel Jesus. Movement, pass, move, finish. And no more de ma Arsenal no obamu 85 seconds into his coming on and was shares how going to my team friends Arsenal against Nuremberg. And your pass movement finish Gabriel Jesus. He passes the ball here, okay. Then he moves into a good position, finishing. Where Gabriel Jesus, ne born say net here. Or pass onyina faako. He doesn't pass and watch. He passes and run into positions. He passes and runs into areas that Ojidi say hono betimi anya ball no ahye. So this is Gabriel Jesus. Obe pass it, obe moving into a position that oje ball no finish. And Jesus no part what ye pa. He is a complete forward. Attributes are be analyze any forward no or sa no mani nyina. Now legend yet in offer Arsenal team na wo hona. Eno maka krabi. Match team na hu say even though Arsenal any superstar in terms of almost strikers, Arsenal any superstar legend. So offer Gabriel Martinelli, offer Bukayo Saka, offer Gabriel Jesus. Legend said this forwards in Edin Ketia. Only mean because Arsenal was superstar in terms of the striking department of Arsenal.
Vlahovic is superstar now.
Me patch Onyandru ho.
How many superstar strikers?
Lewandowski, Benzema, Harry Kane. Who said they are there? Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Erling Haaland, or Hokakra, Akaka Beto, or Kikakoho, Kylian Mbappe, legend Mo Salah. You get it? They are there. These are the strikers. They are renowned strikers. Sadio Mane. You do pay your debut mount. These are the four I bet describe almost some superstars because of a normal esprit in world football. Offer Arsenal strikers in India. None of them. And fit into that category of superstar strikers, no, but Demi Huno last season, it said, Omon like
superstar, and also why they watch goals and now what did you name? Why then?
Legend, there should be a proven track record about our numbers, consistency. What the other man, and the other man also, I was it to me reflect sometimes in club football, no crowd, but they're to me the more, you get it.
Tell me how King.
I can Omao ebia trophies no fast trophies in ebia my but Tottenham Hotspur consistently playing the Champions League no more Champions League final
Gabriel Jesus Bahobi
me pa cho say
Gabriel Jesus
Jesus is a good striker legend or a good striker San America no but onyandru superstar you know tag no onyandru ho but ne ten ne say the Arsenal in the last season you know actually say omunye tima omobe like goals last season no more like goals no more like creativity adia Arsenal elake is still a method any defense one Arsenal problem kakra wo now legend hade minim why Arsenal twentwan so kakra asat now omunye nya a midfielder because in my opinion legend Thomas Partey Arsenal shouldn't rely on Thomas Partey for the rest of the season. So, a long season, they are Arsenal. And he's a player who seems to be a key figure in Arsenal's method. Mube here a replacement, somebody who can take over from Thomas Partey. In my opinion, the injury record on the end, who got to Thomas Partey so because of the injury record. And so, what's like Gabriel Jesus, top striker? But Arsenal's method would have to be strengthened more than Arsenal's defense.
Okay.
Enti mesha Yuri Tielemans no so much ho kakra. So Adamu benya Yuri Tielemans no. Ye be discussion bi about Arsenal. Adamu benya Yuri ye be discussion about Arsenal. But some anya sa den dey be twen kakra. Enti Arsenal team no legend enya bad team. Arsenal will get a lot of goals. Arsenal be show goals per season ye ba be remi. E be a free scoring Arsenal setup. Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Edin Ketia, Gabriel Jesus, Omuni top striker category A, but Arsenal will score a lot of goals because of the qualities now. South forwards women in Edeba. Legend, it is good for team and friends Arsenal. Legend, my video we born again be mame. Video of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Manchester United for person of the Kasem Kaka at the Chiromu players no. Mebusa yibi kakra ba sa video ya born again the baba beto sui. Na Mebusa said, was it right for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to have done that in 1997 in 1998 season? What say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer na kasano? And no kakra bi no be the Manchester United. But legend United supporters ne penasem bebe. Omo penasem dodo. To the extent that they composed a music omo tonyom at the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Omujidi say he is one player. So Bejana field no so the kind of sacrifice and commitment and all the ball Manchester United no and the United players no among first our commitment and more ball Manchester United players no mujidi some more talented players pa best our commitment na all the back football no Manchester United with Bruno Popobamo no mu sa level of commitment no legend pastor say you na say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer no whether he was right or he was wrong. This one in 1997, 1998. And runner, Eric Ten Hag, rules and regulations. Edema players, no. Watch it, win your bay, menu, or my nina, or more talented players. Almost me pacho dori, where I done as one idea.
So, oh, good charge red card.
Oh, so she seen you na when your scenario in here as an our comment. Hey, against Newcastle United. And a United for na attack. Who's only gonna associate as a forward? Sana be describe on. And Omalusu born in a counter. He was the only one that could run deep from Newcastle for 1.5. Now, the obey a young Rasenye. Only better the last player no question Manchester United. He ran from 1.5. He's a forward. And to know deep inside Newcastle for 1.5. Then he ran all the way to make sure that Sao go no question against Manchester United. It will be stopped. This is the movement. Only through Obano. Deep on Erano. He's the only one. Now, legend, the Oya a young Rasenye. See, what's in Manchester United for year? Almost this is the level of sacrifice, the commitment. One man could write 18 years from Ochano outside, he have a pong bono. At that point in time, you Manchester United commit that foul and make sure you save Manchester United. And to a charge a record. Anyway, it is better than allowing him to enter the 18-year box and get a scam goal against Manchester United. Almost remote level of sacrifice. So for Vidic, over Ferdinand, the level of sacrifice on the ball Manchester United. Only Gunnar Solskjaer and to Umberto Nyamdama only Gunnar Solskjaer. And to Eric Ten Hag, the normal lay down rules and regulations in the normal Ninano. The Manchester United supporters and SRF free players and I want to say that great, that commitment, that sacrifice, and Liverpool 4 players a Barca, ya bomb up on Chelsea 4 Buffett and Aswa, City 4 Buffett and Aswa. As ya warm up on so mume ho and farmer clubs no more bono. But you don't see that at Manchester United. To most coach a friend Eric Ten Hag say.
Eric Ten Hag was academy from Manchester United players.
But
sir, next time no can be brave for academy boys.
But we say one thing is that I know some man is successful. He believes that
you cannot your maybe you when you say adults but that's it. Or mama no the power to do it.
We say so what sha so o hwe place na wo FIFA na place na wa target omo unya nensan kan omo de but hwe say bia opede yonko or Pantoni or Pewe say young players be they want to give him that space, that free hand say on build a certain project in former Manchester United. And see as mama na sa opportunity na so onye no man na oye no me dem me gidi say omo man be 2-3 years ah omo man be 2-3 years ah obeba enye season e ba be wura mi season dey so obitim be wura top phone me ba be boy nsema man pa because of Liverpool, City, Chelsea, then Tottenham Hotspur. Some of them mama position.
Oh, mon God,
oh, more than mama position. Mama position.
Jesus are starting in us. Oh,
there be more than mama position. More yard, mama position. Fifth. Be the fifth. Arsenal for the fifth. Last season we the fifth. Try some be maintaining because of say yeah. Economic projections, all other things being called. Or her space for recruitment. Or her the chance.
One American to know low and free. Loan free.
It's not about the loan free.
Lingley or Bossing.
Clement Lingley. Also Bossing. Oh, so yeah, left footed centre back. Into what then also about 3-back system. Into here left footed centre back. And what from on left footed. And I come from Barcelona. Say, on no measure the left side because all share
Lingley Muntina.
Oh, we are season a Bedru baby. Who say Ben Davis is a left back or a left wing back? Ben Davis. Bedru baby no Ben Davis and a ball the other side of that 3-back system no. Into a cover Clement Lingley. Now Romero ejina middle ho 3-back no. Na sa Eredaya ejina the right side. And that's the kind of team of person build.
Team Tina.
And what the Ivan Perez Chaba. And what the Ivis Bissouma Aba. And walk off Richarlison from Everton. And yeah, point in and say last season Sometymer Otuo top 4 no. He didn't have this place or an upgrade over some players on board. Oh, legend, I saw the Lengleba or the Clement Lengleba.
That's an upgrade over anybody.
He's an upgrade over Rodrigo Bentancur. Upgrade over Harry Rens or Medford. Horseback in one end bebo. Or upgrade over Rodrigo Bentancur when in Bochano, Ivis Bissouma. Ivan Perisic. When in Bocha Sesenyo as a left wing back. Ivan Perisic. As a left wing back, he's better than Sesenyo. Our ball last season, ball left wing back, the man Tottenham Hotspur. Wakofa Richarlison, who is a proven player in the Premier League, than Abranti friend said Dejan Kulusevski. And the players on Odwamabano, their players are upgrade over players on ball top 4, Model Champions League last season. Tiesra, Tottenham Hotspur team never honor.
Upgrade bow with their name. Because Kaka Kulusevski be proven in the Premier League. Time no half no boy.
Yes.
He was better than Richarlison.
Yeah.
He made me upgrade. Last Bissouma ya muka. Last season wa muku. Team kwano. Lengley.
Okay.
In left no.
Perisic yes one best opposition boy. Perisic kwa minimum tetere yes opposition na no bo. Every chain on the abebo. No na mani mo.
He was a forward.
No na mani.
He was a forward. Why right and left winger. Or right and left winger.
You know so crying Premier League no benya issues kaka. So abobo na che papa be about forecast be 10 years ago na Manchester United cast on be Perisic.
Watch na surprise you why system.
We kofa ayi o be 33 34 years mba.
Yes, I think he's 33 years.
When I didn't buy a Premier League will be any.
No, but legend had it.
Yeah, bon Koda 19, 20, 21 running for 38 games.
Where's Waka? Legends Waka. Perisic, you know. About Bayern Munich. About Amomaji Champions League. He was a starter in the final. About Bayern Munich. I check Uriye Obobo Inter Milan. Perisic with Perisic Inter Milan Antonio Conte. Stop the dominance of a Juventus. After 9 years, I need dominated Serie A. Perisic money boy man Inter for G Serie A free Juventus. And they was also about Tottenham Hotspur. So often from Bayern Munich, Inter Tottenham. And when you have signs of diminishing returns, we're picking with declining. There be decline
or retirement.
So that is Ivan Perisic and Mekase. Legend Kunte Diane is about buying players that fit into the system.
Coach Bia.
Exactly.
Coach
and today Kenyan say now legend, okay, let me ask you this question. Between Ivan Perisic and Ryan Sessegnon, our ball last season, one year better, and who improved the team? I was our left wing back position.
Kylian Tierney is better than Perisic in that position. And now answer him there, man.
As a weekend, my boys are player of Boma Tottenham now top 4 last season. That's Sessegnon. And we offer player to replace Sessegnon. That was our position. And I make us say he is an upgrade over our player Sessegnon. And the reality is that
Sessegnon is a young player.
A lot of prospects.
And what they call bad simple. But what they yeah. I like one job at Premier League. Koba after 14-15 game Perisic. Hey, why team need Bobby aso ye ne de.
Obi ye ne de.
Mama friendly bat dem we.
Oba Bobby. But the make say na yigina he, na yigina baby yigina he.
Yeah.
Offer Tottenham Hotspur team no.
In any case they came ahead of Arsenal and Manchester United into onye na we kra na.
Yeah.
Or he's ahead of them.
But sometimes ubetimi aka say bia team bi enye recruitment. But where the other teams in here na ubetimi aka so be free position.
Me that's it. Me no ya. Yeah, pick your final na me jedu ni.
Ma Emra say news say break here na Mira ho kakra on one kasa wo buy a friend say Jack Washer. We say he is one player. Football na kasa na papa kasa bi kire me Mofra Brim. Also mo get it to top no. Talented players mo get it to top ya no me very few. Or see players on winning ball who crab to winning ball kakra bi ne betime do top because of a normal bebrebe. Legend Jack Washer is one of those players.
Yeah.
Me to me boss say Jack Washer at the age of 19 years. All ball against Xavi, all ball against Iniesta, all ball against Sergio Busquets. Jack Washer at the age of 19 years. Oh yes, that season so be kai legend there was a serious discussion. Say I was a Barcelona for Befano because in the style of football no and bono or bono on board as an English player or board as a Spanish midfielder. Into a moment mefano and make Barcelona midfielder na no more no. Jack Wilshere. Akra start here o picky. Edemet me friends say Arsenal and injuries started say creeping in. Injuries buy. Jack Wilshere never found his rhythm again. And then at the age of 30, legend 30 years, I can say one our ball best football experience need be maturity be can boom.
And why off Sonia this year? Yeah, off
it has been off for a long time now. And then what did he say? A year on Friday in NCA. I play a bit to say Abu Dhabi. So wow boy, talented never. There are a lot of players and the Hazard is so fortunate to say you won so well our Chelsea. And this anka Age say koso ewo Madrid nki who the best out of Eden Hazard nka sa talent nka ya kashe nka Idris at the talent of Eden Hazard and wa kashe and no be an abranti friend say Jack Wilshere ekumu legend is Jack Wilshere against Barcelona so hwe no the movement whoever is watching on the control Arsenal football ni nyina
ana Arsenal ya FSA o de hwe
yeah.
As one Arsenal Barcelona na Arsenal twetwe omo sa no Nena Eden. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Na yenye semra ni mrefi nteme sembebre ofi ambese we eje akwaba
enra no
afọ akwa kasa wi metie ba
enra na ye homecoming no enra na ne ye students ni nya interaction e assembly hall Kumaka assembly hall no 4-5 years ago it take 6,000 population or ni brief what is happening this morning till legend bebaso na mama program ni I think BBS be be company for be nyina matesa an hwekra na vice president etimi attach it down enti metesa no mani nyina tie ne e was Koreman Kumasi Academy campus enye easy cra till legend
aja tuefo ne ka bibi fa ezi munya park ra mo bobo so
legend say say
so park in the assembly ho
na asem kakra ba see even say
asem result the champion for nya baby mobile park ni bebre ho ane ho aba asem baja de futua ni training na ase anya
na me kwai ma me kwai kakra bi
Europe okay
say ya ko fi kan ya de na ya na ina say tama English soccer ne boarding
anybody heading
and I say Man City to cry no must have mistake
sound aden
sa Ibrahim Sterling ne sa Gabriel Jesus no moko
ebe how mo
because omo ye play bia that minute omo ye savior to Man City
okay
Haaland omo Kenya di English soccer ne ade run no ne ade no me feel say omo ye goodbye ne ade but English soccer ne boarding ya he praise bibia omo ye good on by England
omo ntimi mo
on be flopo fi say nya dia on be jaw ama wabody e o bo ntino me fi say na say legend Chelsea so
Chelsea so go so
ye hu dia
papa na ansa se ntem but
because that's yeah slow
yeah dey ni man yeah
why never slow you say what you hu dia ko ni
they say na ni abre this week go Barcelona ja Chelsea ni ya akwa say oh yeah say by Tuesday Rafinha on be and say Barca for them say ade no nya dia
be by yeah so dey ni dia yeah the exercise na so no yeah group ni ade no e wo say sawo odi edumfo e wo team bi wo ha no mu a ya na ebo nsi bidu me be pese ya ni mu kura bo friendly match
mo mpan for ana amranti
oh man take akra um but mpan fu se kakra um
okay
e be aja na de se be treat pom apontin de
enukra mo mo ni ntama
ya delete be ba ni ahwe
aja ma mo valete bi ama ma ya kan no anu nti mo impedate ni
say weather no say the weather ni
aye wo
ensuo bi toni ade de em say ye man kwa mi kakra
yan ko ayi park na wa ha no culture astrotef na ho the Bannon Club hono
astrotef ni at the time ya na me fi say aye na there will be a time no wo be bosu bia be nya ni ayi
astrotef no
because sa anwia na mo de gu ase no
na za abrochi de o ma ya na o mo de
abrochi ni standard ni bi ni e dia na ye you
sa hu na yes e bo park Sakura so
yes no bi fi say eno e ya kakra o
me just say that be grab you
because utia so a utia so a balance on nano
concrete power say
ti say
enye concrete
ah
woni ma so te
say o hwe asa anwa ne mess ni ade no
ade mo ba concrete o ma cement o ma cement na concrete no de gu ase so na mo de ina kapata so
enwa na abrochi for bo
no na abrochi bo no tamani ade abrochi standard ni ye ya de
Ghana so bo Ghana
ye ya de Ghana ni ade a sika no kra ye no kra ye sa de ho kwasi broni be ye astro tof ni ade a obe check wo nyina wo balance ni ni ma nyina atwe
ya ye so check pa
tamani wa check tamani wo de strong mo no mo dwi sa ni mo nyina ye de ye dwen wo ni ade eno anse aye se de mo de nkobo so bo but there will be a time near there. We won't say now, when I'm near that day. Because if you say, one by so I'm money near the because Tiasu, I would see be your near the woman near the what you say.
Okay.
Until bedroom maybe no.
Okay.
Be high.
I got hatting, but that's it. But no one say training in the end.
Training in the because
you will training also. Me and Koye near me be I had. I'm out for point training and I know. And then they come when you
and look at it can yet one training. You hear any beer, wouldn't sue, won't sue. No one will last. Up a big cry, dinner what da. Tibia ja, Bobe 1 2 be near dear. When you do any mood, do a crabby. No D, no sign a P, a conanti. So when you be cry corner, also to conantic a crabby fresh woman, Nick a cranny.
To the beer ba ku be to so no hard. Eja en kansem ni o.
Ensana nkasa e bi mu penad ensan nkasa hard you.
Sa.
Ese bi ese obi adwuma ni ade.
Ade enye de na enye obi adwuma ye.
Ba se wo ukwu.
Yeah, radio station we gwa ye monsa dawuro. Wo asem kan pasa waka.
Ko training we na side we to so ha. Na training akwa nya wa se no.
Tinsan ye ohun.
Because obe so ada pani ade won say we say ro ko wiki body ni dada. What's hard in Saka? In so we keep body in the tea.
Apart from Sunday, baby, and Sanya, brother, 2 or 4 would also buy a foot to until I'm a person. Maybe I be a jet can a canyon bank and 2 or 4. Now, I could be a young teensy.
I want to say no. Yeah, now, Sebu Nipa, what you want soon idea? We say here food supplement, Kakra.
Yeah, food supplement is anybody. Anybody did grab why I say
ni board
na ko food supplement they did go be kura case aba ho
ni board akwana atachira ho
wana atachira o so why bibia
medical orem medical
ni board ni ade but what time am say ebua nipa what they say no ye ni a di ni ya no hwe ne kura time a board ye e board ye to afita eti to body emu kokoko kama and ne banchi body e ba ire ni ammonia pressure with
the modern food supplement
what they say at least with me and turning in akra no nya kakra bia
we na ayi ade wa meka say food supplement de dun ko de ankoto bi ma o wa no to wa de e jamba food supplement wa na to wa de no bia na beto ama
ibo na edin go be ka be 4 as a trabum na utia be 1000 Ghana
1000 obe num no be say
oh say wo brain there
me just say unya 1000 Ghana na be 6 months na inside
oh ebi wo 60 ebi wo 100 no say wo no ye wo say you know food supplement you will be one more enima dey say cafe no ni manima no wo say enima bi won ma say bia onu kobobo wi akonom drink bi ni ade ya na cafe ni wo na sa ha akoma
to your food supplement
food supplement dey wo say chemicals bi ni
that's right
tama and also stay me adam without
we fit
because
age ni ade
me shall say almost be me no be for 30 years
food supplement 1000
because see tama October ya na 63
oh why are there
but look at him
we fit anu training o di amam for year ni ade Afọ akwa ne manzo akwaje duru.
Sunday suni ade do je say me djuma nu. Samafo be fra. Me ne nkwala 17 na bobolo.
O 19 saa bebre na
ba. Me sa no bobo.
Aja do ya fit.
Yeah, now pay.
Ni nya ni sa ni man.
Me ya je do na ba chen.
Wo tama me pe be mi nu bia ma.
Aja me na 1000 de be din.
Da wo me ametua.
Aha, pebi mami.
Me ametua ma.
Pebi mami na enye.
Na onu ma obehu se.
Susu heje ya na unya bi. Aja we dia no ai hari sei. Se o ka so one to amana na discal man pe. Uzo bi wende ba. Ah, so betawan.
Betama no.
Me ni scan. Go pass and batazing go to food supplement here. I ran my diabetes.
Jibo super jibi.
On ka so pe.
Nipa no dia no oso so
anumbira edasi pi enti eye edasi enye
me bia mo anum na kakra
o se mo ansano nye be hawo na de cafe wo mu no ayi na no na me won kan na ba bia mete eja nyame anim no krani o mai mrantie youth no da chin problem ya ba enema nkoda ne no nom no ye ebi ho ana menti din hu bi da na nyema wo mo num sese ejan sese yesi balu bi aba ana nko mi
emodi nya se beti akoto bi
yesi balu bi aba ade na yesi balu o hu no na o high hey hu no na yesi o high o so bro ne tutua nkrofo ano ebi so se de chese niema no niema angrane nom na ehu niema angrane nom na ehu obi to business do I that's yemna na yeme twaso niema angrane nom no ye dachi ye hiampai bopa ne ntete
because we ye egi a na u ba me kola 17 bobola last we say Mr. Peg be me am to he but just say ka we wo there me ko form ni ade no na say ka beti kokobɔ ho
but tim say
me balance de me nsasi ho
yes
so ho say
afu agwase wa emre
enkora ni ade me ndani ade you are fine no leisure park so 2017 require na 18 require bokra na
nkola na aja edasi ni afuto babo enja se nkoi gobi eze popo baba be je bi ma ya ba
o match
aja ye pa me das e ba menum pa babo yenko babo yetio
production team na ya ama information bi amani ache ho almost say there's the chances say Ghana Football Association ebenya sponsorship e dey ama ye league no ta won say asama yaka say omo try so benya sponsorship e dey ama league no because enei football no sika ayesika and sika e wo mu no say sika no emu anye e wanye sika amfa nhemu a ya na e ha adwen and the clubs are doing enough and they has a Cameroon be Cameroon the two the back for by zeni dia ba tama ni nyina is ka yetete se kotoko bi kra bi mbe fi Europe ni ade kra no aba ni nyina is ka and they've been playing the league sika wo mu ni esua and the information that omo benya sponsorship dia Ghana league no me de me de pa and me bompa say omo emra omunye do betima ye bia na emra sika na yetiti wo mu se ededa so no sika say tama say e ba ne se ampa say ya ni se suru se na me pe no dey but enye bad at least for the start no obetimi de no afiase yeti say $50 million for 5 years na say we break it down wa say enye bad sana yeti $50 million say enye bad enti ye bompa yesenka sa na tie dia on say Golfis Ghana Limited tama se na kakra mo Black Stars on say eboa you enti ka TV wo hoyi start time skika no kakra eba na sponsorship skika kakra no so aba then the clubs also omo no supporters no so kakra so aba be ka ho any kakra ka eba no then be yi pressure na fi clubs no so kakra because enye easy running football especially in Ghana here especially tama enei de bia yaka ade ananka eboa clubs no attendance and also no atiako form enti am say last time I near captain as was
Your clubs, no, do they have commercial managers?
Yeah.
Has it not resign? Our point to be 1 year I resign.
Okay, go be my main foul there. Yes.
Oh, the letter.
If yes, and then they are almost year. Then they almost year boy clubs.
Commercial managers. So more than to study the markets and get good sponsorships for clubs, you know. Normally I am now
and advise the clubs.
Yeah. And yeah.
Go on say okay we now I say $3 million a year.
Yeah.
Young fans are granted said that is the figure. Okay. Club be saying.
Yes.
Assuming without admitting say without Africa they spend 2 million. Okay. Now, what the sponsors will say ya 3 million no. They buy any bed GB about 20%.
Yeah. Agent fee.
20%. Other administrative costs near there. And the minimum say mean the same say sponsorship basia. Says for the Premier League clubs near 18. The 19th club is the GFA.
Yeah.
To me, plus minus. Now me divide here.
We are not per season about 1.5.
No, not clubs.
Clubs don't be nyama.
Yeah. Me not sure say one club will get more than $100,000. Now $100,000 a year. Yeah, man say $8 million Ghana.
8.0 yeah, until 8.
Them 8 million Ghana. 8 billion.
8 billion.
8 billion.
So which is 8 million? Yeah.
Now 8 billion. You will be more hard. It will be fine. But if you want to go professional, and then spend, and some clubs no baby. Because minimum clubs be budget. Meaning the same man say, meet my capital baby and he goes stars. Says carry my account. In 6 months, for normal we are my account from Bessa. Kotoko says Kano. Ed didn't say 2 months. Go to the heart of folk, I'm sure same.
Yes.
Because once you start paying players $5,000, next I have $4,000 near the end. Okay. Movement here and there. And the biggest sponsor apart from the GFA is the clubs themselves.
True.
Tell me that say more commercial managers. Then they are yeah. So
yeah.
But also obi a train the GFA the baba. GFA the end the start times say the bed power was the one the omo the best so.
Yeah.
But clubs na mu no commercial managers. E go fi abo I show jacket blazer kama. Maybe a commercial manager for.
Yeah.
Maybe a confessor.
Yes.
Also to go press card break confessor.
Yeah.
But so obi a GFA. Yeah. Obi a GFA
because GFA dey na the
season aba.
Yeah.
Season e o mu. Se Manchester United so mu na Bangkok. No na Melbourne. Enye ho na ye o mu fo.
Yeah.
But home apart from meeting their fans,
penetrate their markets.
They will penetrate their market and they will be paid money.
Yeah.
And today I'm going for year no pre-season. They are commercial managers na year. What are they doing with their clubs? Any signing money.
Yeah, it's true. Because
Bank for this are titles not to why you commercial manager.
Commercial manager.
It was some you commercial managers ni Eddie.
Oh, David.
Now no me share medium for oh baby. Now, I want to believe they have renewed their contract with go first.
Yeah.
No me quote baby no more yes I meeting one car. They are making effort. Pakamo Moses Pakamonia Bray with me Patrick Kutomo fresh from London. Patrick Kuto Sifi coach and account other people they were all dealt almost yeah. Baby no matter.
Yeah.
Who go someone 6 months into players and they just say
but it's a genuine concern. It's a genuine concern all over. So when to mean far will recurrent expenditure and other expenses of the club in the association in the
I feel we need to move into commercialization. You media yidin hey. Team bia wa more homodian ko pesika man.
Yeah, we'll be on you.
Tina, me mo bi anya distraction. So be ka yes, what say na we na have two in. Sane man no kwenya me anim ni. Obi mo mwa. Na ye nyi sane man im film. E kwan ti benya ska no makọ stadium akọhwe.
Tama ska no a team no kopɛ no. Baby am kopɛ fi no. Ofu se de ntina. Npa ko no this kind be ma so a team no de be ma no. It is because of aboa no hu nwi no a ekata no ma o ye kese no ntia.
It's one of the reasons.
Yes. Nti say if there's no sanity there, men ton twene.
Na so Montana issue me gwenja honey. What come to me na.
It is good to hear.
Ba na yi kakra almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years. And na sometimes ana legend hard drink kakra. Say ade cha ade san ne no ma ko nanim. So sign 5-year contract. You are tied to that 5 years. There's a 5 years in a lapse and so much me renew. I'm a Simbina addition ammonia be. Normally media. It's good Sombina SaaS sponsorship in there because I say half of loaf is better than that. And yes, bit me baby. But I'm 5 years in it. Less than 5 years in move. Santa Ana I prefer be 3 years. Legend you get it. It be 3 years. And after 3 years, the more renewer. Definitely there will be some additions to the money. But so sign in 5 years, I legend imagine say.
But sana sponsorship
normally sana mo sign
because we no be baba 1 or 2 years.
You know
the reason. Ono nim say oboa wa your brand ni. And you know na be na be time na do stage also benefit because be away the first year don't get anything. For no.
Yeah.
Afi no mo eboa wa mo atoto ni ma. Afi na aye no.
Yeah.
We say okay and also you have an assurance. But what happens within the contract and they say afibia so amotenase no mabu nkompo you manage the agreement oh ye say amwa ye say amwa and ye nyi ni say na no a kotokoje cap yo mo dey call round na di ko nyina o mo duru a they sit down ye be shika kire mo say mo mo ayen ye ko ye akoji league no enie enti afie banas ye say mo mfa kakra and now why okay got on high sense initially the agreement for all players near there no say ni ho na be before but within the contract they were able to and the most say nye blocked and yeah I say oh yeah we are in ye
there should be some flexibility
but contract will be no be contract 2 years in now because I'm investing in you
3 years because last contractor Mr. Kwesinya Ntechi signed my lawyer since was with Star Times. So the initial agreement was 5 years. And I can also call China back could be no 5 years out of count. So 10 years. Yeah, not the main mission say as time goes on, as time goes on, Ubo is not the value of the money so imagine say legend say the last
$1 there.
The last 2 years, ABS will be signed contract of ABS 5 years and if the rate at which a normal acostro into the value of money today in 2022 in this country as what pa but you sign a contract of 5-10 years at all and say running out value is what better what's running out
yeah na usually foreign currency
yes
the aqua de boy go dey be a cost
yeah but legend minimum pa dey say na kam 3 years but ma sign 3 years bi na wie na any opportunity to renew na de kakra san so aden aka ho o dey fan to
3 years no obi amaye
o beba 3 years in so an also mo yam no mayi you even invite bidding war for sa contract number be renew no
ko sponsorship bidding
enough from metasiya pa enough from class sponsorship
enough from look at Togo afede
yeah
there no onye owiase eba corporate world awum
Togo ne house of folk then you betimi discussing in a different perspective no legend for instance the current happiness of at house of folk the current happiness here kosu legend say there's obinya sponsorship. So it mean winning a major trophy.
When they won the FA Cup and the league, nothing bad was happening.
Good, but you get to say legend when you win it.
That's betting.
Meta Center, I'm saying agreed. When you win major trophies, league, FA Cup, Super Cup, someone to mean tenacity. Seven players, someone to mean tenacity also. And also you have to make effort because
are you saying the eminent Asogli kid as a chief? Unim the okay.
Oh, he is aware, but we say a normal be legend, a normal be he is the board chairman. Say we are and the work of some people. A yama for be juma. Abramovich mo yi scanning us the rani chess in New Year. Oyo tiachiri. he expects a lot of people to go to the market and get that lucrative sponsorship for Chelsea Football Club. And what and offer Francis Afulani as the commercial manager of Accra House of Folk and House of Folk SC Commercial Center movie in. Francis Afulani ne office our commercial center the idea is that on managing the commercial affairs of the club, so they have to work to generate some of the House of Folk. And to you have to move. The commercial manager should be taxed. House of Folk commercial manager, he has to be taxed. And no no ya dwuma also munyina no omoye. In my opinion, na Osha na na Acheampong ebia kotoko ni commercial manager bisa.
Omo obi.
Commercial.
Commercial manager guy in the same boat.
Right. Because I seen Nana Acheampong doing some of these things.
Well, and there's a lady behind.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Anya hari na beka na temo hana. Anya nya wa.
No, on say na before mba no so no. And quite so much danye official announcement back. She has been working behind the scene.
Because
there's somebody that
See, the interview registration.
The office itself must be there.
Okay, now me but I say what is the track record of the person? Nipano. O the salady mumu ni na mo in background.
Yeah.
He is within Obum.
yes.
System
At a point na oye den wo ayi na wa Achimota and saying. New plan. Achimota brewery. Why you see? Why you juma wa ha? Why you juma wa ha? Why you juma wa? So she has the connection. But how you pay cheap labor ever see 20 back 1,500 2,000 cedis in Akwabia is one commercial manager. Onuko ni be me tie kra nya fa o de be kwa gotia. Or arrange meeting man to meet the corporate people. Onko show mo holiday in. Both are the Uber. No they go omu few.
But time I say we employ now. You have to resource him.
And no some make kind
And legends wa hens wa.
Whoa. Now any guy be dingo. So no ni baby o ye okoja ni business. Baby omo bo golf no. Baby a okọ baby omo bo omo hie mu na omo tete ho no wa wumbi chom pack no to pack no omo tete wa ne nkomo na bam
Big boys no.
big boy ni omo ne koba na go fa akwa bi owie school nche fifre te no mama so na omo firo
Big boys I say and the big boys nkomo baby am say me say baby am say
am atari asesa
me
no abo blazer come black
me penifui pa jina wana kofi
Dibo yeah ba for beto aso
ba ya na Santa legend ya na CEO for no so kan ho obefa commercial manager bi be wa hwe so football class no omu CEOs ni omu MDs no omu form no omu ye commercially inclined do Dr. Boaz hwe pa I say bit of no legend it's
an area they don't
it's an area but a bit of it
only bit one of it
now Nana Acheampong the fan Nana Acheampong fa fa de mo
we be go akofa asema ba
Aka.
atese meka
na dia zemba nya
atese meka
se ba obi a odin
no question no kure kan den but e dey se woka
ti Dibo na e kasa no ba jo asema de be ba no
enye Peter de no yi Yesu man ni bia we to unim me feel say nim de ni ba ko fotim so tire me chana say me fa most of our Premier League clubs na me fa beti say bia Sani Dendem Anoche na me fa Malam Konesa say do musi o mu cruise clubs no any say dey see o other Premier League clubs no Premier League clubs difference nim difference na say we book cruise and we book Premier so tire me chana say so bia ya de nam so to ya de ni ye oya ade na ade ni ye ya e dey na stop ebia the association fancy bia the Ghana Football Association organize a seminar for Premier League clubs ebia Division 1 clubs to some extent you bet me they about the regional level then Nipano will stand in front of them ade na me ye na ye successful no say na me ye no emene ma ade ni ye say what the mention as you
can say
make up
say from friend and I no go kire
make up
sponsorship
on say ye beyond or your club way or your kotoko or your way Naya is an asset to Ghana football and based on what he has done short period no be your kotoko no it doesn't stop the Ghana Football Association it doesn't stop the GACA our clubs near under them organize a seminar ya frefre omo enye ono kwa bi obi so ye bibi wa other sector why successful I did improvement about football no. We organize a seminar, they come so they lecture the clubs. Say they are working. Clubs in the commercial manager Cromon Tiasia. The brain Tias Omunima de Cro. Omunima de Cro.
Amba.
Oh,
I don't think.
Now only commercial manager, the duty of a commercial manager in modern day corporate year.
What it takes to bring them on board because normal working. For instance, say we break Chelsea and time I was say Chelsea employ a commercial manager at that with that idea no the cost of resourcing himself
so you wouldn't mind the investment.
Sometimes it's
that when me invest 300,000 Ghana won over me 1 million Ghana. So you do it.
100.7. If you don't have the resources now, what
enter into a business field and you want to achieve, you want to be successful. Business field now we run. And you may be the better one and some why successful. Many sure say Premier League club or how one day and die son say or qualify no be Premier or relegation. He wants to stay in the Premier League. Or person running a football club like a business entity. Before you run your football club like a business entity, at the end of the year, a bit me a man, people don't care about it. Many sure say, Mizoto, you find say, Bia, Techima 11 Wonders. The budget of Techima 11 Wonders, and you go to Kotokana has. So what's the mention I say? But as the one, Ubetima also know there. Shall Uko baby to say Techimana? Mizoto say, I'm Techimana. Techimana is a business area. And the advantage na these clubs at Timia Teki to get the community behind them, businesses in Techiman to come and support them. Kobebi to say brokum. At a point the draw kwunya baby fa kamfa. And the advantage na clubs na Teki. Ye kwa de nyamia boy.
It's easier said than done.
There be Mizutu e because yem brande hu ye. Yeti hey Mizutu there are companies omoye working bar. There are others ye call mo. Because of how a brand no. So what did the mention I say? It's how
you be
has said obesia ya won nyoma no. And e be obi na adwene so de ho ba be bataw. And e obi no ye for the Christmas.
Now me busa club owner bi nko na am say I am budget for the year I say. E bi ni budget o. Omo. Who say there are a lot of people companies near there they spend for that budget.
Yeah.
To say man say oh boy performance. Unim say me expect say me nyeska say. But you have a budget. 100.7 budget is okay. For instance, if you are spending 500,000 cedis a month, it just says when you have 500,000 or more. There's a jumano. Na we na eba
breaking it down.
But their football clubs are omni budget. Omni say
come any.
Yes, me come budget. What I mean is
the Premier League.
Oh yes, me care budget about for what I mean is that me engage baby any fund this time. Why I do that is omo ede football club no. Kwese do ama the corporate people omo na run team no. So omo running as part of gold you saying omo djuma no omo ye minds no. Yeah. Okay. Enti no okọ director of finance no ho na onim say football club no. But so me mu pay say
ya kotie for leader
to kwan ko a ye say mu ko ha say mu winning bonus so say so in a month no e was say yenya 90,000 Ghana cedis
it's mining company no afa baby any good stars
yes, as community
corporate social responsibility
yes.
So yes. Yes.
Community involvement
yes
enti de ye dia ma de na ye dia ma kuruma no enie ti bosumi bia no mo ka ye bo mo ye 90,000 cedis that is there. To oyan insist him say 90,000 cedis is for our football club.
Yeah. Tamanti anu na ya on budget.
That's the budget.
So bia another club oyan the budget no boni money sitting down there say bia
enu na make that is why you need the budget.
Yeah.
Because also who spend 100,000 bosumi bia. Now ni kwa wo fa so 100,000. What company are you running?
That is the issue. My memo example business.
Sẹ́mi kọ́ wá ti àṣẹ Yorùbá.
ẹnu deɛ ɛbɛkyerɛ
No, so
you have the budget in mind.
Dẹbi budget ni deɛ.
Just that
Budget ni
ɛsɛ
deɛ.
wo generate na wa spending wo generate na wa spending.
Dẹbi o budget ni sɛ you don't need to spend more than you are earning. So yẹ sáà de anu wa jẹ tum sẹ adwuma no. Ewu kogudo. Sisi abafo o ti o yi. Sẹbi o minim sẹ o pay wọ soro paa. O de maame mi asɛm o de ka asɛm mi de ka asɛm o de ɛnfa ni sɛ asɛm ka ɛnfa ni sɛ
baafo mi ni sɛ o pay wɔ fɔm fɛ n'o yɛ example.
ale na anw fɛ ninnu
o de ɛnfa ni sɛ o de roughly asɛm ka sɛ de bɛ yan nkɔfɔ ɛn suspect message o mi ni 5,000. Nti sɛ o spend more than 5,000 say pɛ asɛm bɛ to no no ɛnam sɛ nti no ɛnìyɛnma within the 5,000 o tete so.
yeah ɛnu nyinaa mi ji tu mo but I'm saying that
nti sɛ
at
o
least
se
the month no and I say o de put together the football season no the football club would know say season wey say na me spending ebia on need size calendar hɔ but ɔbɛyɛ ne projections ɔbɛyɛ bibia and I think that is the budget.
How are you going to get that money?
So then you come to how you generate size cano and on na different there are different means in it.
But we have budget
we will be from this year.
To say na say me share large blues our airport. Na many large didn't command a large say this season one so we sponsorship to China. Ono kwa ni sike working Pfizer mu e be 2.5 million Ghana cedis.
So why?
The personal money. Say etwaso the next 3 years team ni be sa abanachi because you do alaji wiska but many sure say in 3 years obe spend it ebi ayem fa say that will be around be 8 million Ghana cedis on something and for profit in no matter the passion or mass ade kro no there were other clubs who go through the same situation etu dem dey emphasize kin Pfizer an example enra na me tofu o Sawaba Junction because of salary e ba so nei I am adwada ye holiday mamenya ko good morning
as it is mom like for jona holiday na faro we
Emma because of salary me do one me to casa apake tofu we see from no about you say the page now no emu be 95% were Muslims. Only reason no. Because to baby a tibiano. Sometimes we worship things charitable to us. So tell me chance. Filling station they are kwakusi abo. I'm not sure. See a tekura say because to ebia Sometymer Otuo Acheampong. And I say nipa kona ye ne dia no oye Muslim. Definitely Muslims will prefer to raise his business than other businesses. Yeah. Some business here.
Yeah.
It's me club it is second Pfizer. Out to the I struggle to understand because you were sikafu be Muslims. Be a lot of businesses. Get the club closer to the Muslims because the club na Muslims team.
But you will say something sikafu come as they choose where
there be
let's go back. I think say to go further to the Jibo can say when you make also one thing is that sponsors are not Father Christmas.
Yes.
But when you make the team attractive. And I did BT ekese pa and say and go for your business whether they are educated or not. Omo hand the business into the hands of omo tisika ne nkontabu ase. Enti our auditors or financial advisors, businessmen bebre. Omo mo yen nkrata man. Ti ko na go catch and say. Yemfa 20,000 a month. Enko sub working face ala. Two things. Say charity dia. Wa ko pu sika famano. But say obesi sika free adwuma no ma. I say kin face afo be convince ne say. Ye the 20,000 shima. E dia ni benya. A bit more compensating for the 20,000. I'm saying one work say when you make it attractive. Na say obi hu say busumi bi am making face at 50,000. E be ma adwuma no abroaden. E be ma adwuma na ye kese am manya mfaso from my marriage with King Faisal. So what I say business sa nobody will come.
So to business
but comments, organization, branding enra minim story bi sa party story ya hu ya bi e ba ye say o ma modin o mo say kit sponsor bi for a brand tennis so a report bi ni team waka che club no say billboard sa nipa kro ni din da so no mo nyi ni mfiri ho that information free London by you say still omo modin but story ne say abrante na yeso a report bi as omwem say no kra na enya no kra na omo ye ho adwuma no wama ka tom say they should remove any billboard that bears the name of that person because company bi am person de no ho
abetwitwiza
e be kwa kutwitwi obi e so ye rapist so point ne say the ma ye football problem no comment na ye jire ka ye wa yi any club for na mu ye wie league na ye nwie ye na obi so ball no nyom ball no bribe.
So
who want to be part of this whole thing?
Asema mbese me change na ne say yefa business entities a you go home or community appeal you go home international appeal to say yefa Merseyside Liverpool Everton Liverpool as a football club e move beyond England or more international appeal than Everton so to them say but the Liverpool be and Everton timinya but Everton be no so ne so there so what the mention as you it's what I'm trying to say say who base ni dada to say e bia maybe printing press wasafo is it with you maybe printing press wasafo you will schools around asafo e bia pole okon ayi kakra dade so aba amas okon achi kakra bia e bia cars so what them say omo printing books e the more students then cement me am build me business no for the community to accept na me move say me ko pay business e wo bokroma whereby bokroma so printing press for ni bi go a mo kwa business ni bi dada I will struggle it can face at the end of the day example ni other class ni say u base ni there make sure say at least u be get to business ni closer to them na say ayi yewo ni yewo Ghana eduabu wa dum ha so to dey na wo ayi asida house
no sponsor obi
there be dem the example na wo phone pa if you na meeting be 72 anti say wa Ghana edua asafu ni bi asore ho na obeko na timi dani achi ni edum force ye de asafu force ye de adwan gare we na ede anti say wa de na ede so what them just it can find are there they have the base and because of owner no being a Muslim no you filling station am the example because also obi no community na accept it. It's just imagine say King Faisal as a football club. Say King Faisal branding who ye. Using some businesses na ye be within the Muslim communities. Na so mo do mo hu bo King Faisal. So to just imagine. It's
no also hu obi a oti ase.
Eno ni baby a make come asem na ko.
The background no oni omo kodi nkomo no.
Yes, eno ni baby a make come asem na ko because football me so to minim bibi wo wi ase a numbers dey football. Minim se bibi wo ho say numbers e what numbers pa nipa dom dey echi football. And ya dey a package ni here so to definitely I'm not for by associate to almost every way. Your football clubs no and especially the FA no tina na so obi abeye FA president na attention is shifted to national teams and eme ya no because national team kwa na ya so to say league na anye ya how do you even develop players
very man go for change nationality and they easy
for how long
enye ya no anse akọ na kiwila
okọ no so one pena then you will be begging by you will be on the
now e can sim bi wo and it was very political Adaoji award no meaning if anybody listen to him or my example of Hudson Odoi and I was saying obo player be the say
Tarek Lamptey
ye call 2010 sankura no mo ye 10 as 11 or 12 years today ye go hear omo don some member ye national team so no try na what have we done to those who were 9 and 12 in this country obi die oye ni die yi na system no Inaki William ne hwa make system mi na ye almost how enti ya na ye de lazily ye jade e betimi aye no to be the confiriki be ba no abeya se afri ba ne ne Isaku ne be wi abo se you for my Isaku award ne amfi afri ba ne enti no me dem point is we should start thinking commercial baba for we send a test is interesting also yen so nkomo be ni di edify football any league no
Yes,
because the corporate media, the corporate people are also listening to us. Into obi enko for no sika, and it's expensive. Enfame sponsor league no. No na football club na ade achi bia enko for 80 radio so. Kan nsɛm a ɔmfi sɛ ɛnyɛ fɛ wɔn amu no wɔn yɛ football no wɔn so ka bi players na yɛsɛ kɔtɔkɔ player baako aka no radio so sɛ ya no
wɔsi teams no ɔmo bɔ nyinaa ɔmo gu ɔmo ho ma sɛ ne bɛyɛ ya no bɛhyehyɛ mu
nti kofi waka adeɛ baako a makram for PR lessons for especially our coaches
and players
and nothing elsewhere. Your bobo we are coaching Kwane Kasa. Player bar interview no very, very, very guarded. You don't go here. You don't go there. Ball na boy you know. And no one send me busao. You go busa come before to join go king. Now coaches almost are training, you know, then we ask them questions. And we all have a role to play. So what do we say?
Because
these teams.
Because when you leave the media to control you, media never direct you. England na ye can. Mizo tu. Untimi sorry. Se wo kwa Arsenal na wa frɛ Gabriel Jesus. Se me to repair FM na Gabriel Jesus ye interview. You write to Arsenal. They will demand the questions you want to ask the player.
Line of questions.
Like yes, the opposite will be because the moment he steps out to do an interview or represent Arsenal. Bibi obeka bi ebegu Arsenal ho fi no.
Any Arsenal commercial partners.
The problem beba. Who extending a feather? They call the English FA. I said the name catch say how the EPL was built and they are the best league in the world. So something they involve the media. Let the media understand. It's in England. It's highly difficult to hear any negative thing about the Premier League.
Yes.
Highly difficult.
But all media phones so consciously, you know. One making sure say they protect.
Because
as partners.
The owners of the league, pay special attention to the media.
Tama.
So you judge the English media, same as Otuo. Your money the omobeya. Only the number of players they will criticize, how they will league ni dombeya league no. But the
legal actions
the organizers of the the organizers of the league.
Unim say you know besine.
Na wo ka say we
it's not as if they don't know the player who is supposed to have raped somebody.
Yes, they do.
But nobody can mention a name. If you mention a name, you'll be sued because that player has not been tried.
Yes.
It's almost one more try, number description around it. Oh, that is when the court. I was said Drew stage, but
Morocco no. Yako yefri Morocco for a protest here. Am I the sanctions at 2 years so? An official of the team no ekɔ no. O me church mu nkyɛ ne nti ekɔ. Wo se Facebook dey obi out missisa wo date of birth. Edin date of birth dey na edin that me dey. So wo kasa say we
answer sanity. Say Facebook there you are not allowed to use your correct.
You are not allowed.
You can decide to use any information.
But when you use that information and now the same information is being used against you.
It is up to you to prove it with document. I mean, yes, you say Facebook will be the Facebook information with my punish you. No.
Part of the
no. I don't know. Football, they don't use Facebook information. It's your document you present.
Yeah.
You present the passport. You present saying this will be different dates. Different dates. Then you will be asked to come and justify and prove it.
Yes.
As a junior cabo, exactly. And if the document is suggested any age, say nobody can punish the person. And they are not the all cover by them. So
media not at a certain point. Yes, we are at fault.
Oh yes,
yes, on how some of our reports are quite so and the message that we send to the world, are we interested in our league? at the same time the organizers of the league should make sure say omo close to the gap between omo and the media no
and see the media as partners.
Yes,
media as partners.
say what them just say by there no bizoto organizers ne tia and the media ne tia
no be a candidate
and I adwuma
we
ye
fire now we are fire
ye adwuma ye we any brand selfish of interest so won pa
I was saying
media adwuma radio adwuma
I was among the media people.
yes,
and I say
yes enti say bia oh sometime
saying
oh meba say oh sometime
go me mentiase
say oh ya the papa say oh ya the papa na bia say de wachi I don't know if it's
no amedumani
o say
wa amedumani bi obi o fi na obondi o me re omo mo ai
ebi on this year problem
Stevenson
obe move beyond on this year problem
Stevenson
to come and attack you because on this year problem say what them say it's all the good works that you are doing because of siasia hoyi no attack
ba na bi wa adwuma bi am
no what I'm trying to say is say enti no areas na me feel say sometimes I see add the professional touch kakra.
But are we professionals? Before you add professional, you should be a professional.
Yes.
So me a professional, me da ade.
Changing your mentality.
You think it's easy to say change your mentality?
Why not?
You see, you are saying some of the things you are saying because of say be experience be a war.
Ade ho na say was ade ni me.
But I'm going to say suye hu na wanya. Tina amen ne o kasa sei. But obi ho a na onya opportunity. But what I say? To have the experience that you have. And you know, ono feel say se me ye tutu jagu. Make ka sebi impredua sense mu a. Ena because so ahwe ane omo e from say emo award. Ye mom ye omo a omtimi ka sansem ni bi. Enti se say no ye society na akoye say. Mimbese me ka se bi e ban some emfata no o ka ene e bojo so
yes one men am the same line
na me ka say ebi asem raji bo o ka ne ebi a 12 years ago na nka won ka ne say because amre no na youthful exuberance no but after going through the system what be tinye me bi asem more that's why you are speaking the way you are but what I say but obi o ho a onya asesua hunu no enti na no na me ne obi di nkomo bi academically no obi sam say nti radio na ya amote so amoka no how many times in a year and am ye training na courses for wo mu ahunu mu ye adwuma in fact question pay me bu papa
because we swagger you Ashanti region
apart from swag no or FM or TV impressing any a fireworkers ni nyina say
workshop mom
ye ko sia ba bibia 3 days 2 days na obi mema ye ntetiem fa adwuma na mo ye no adwuma no da bia sesa
ona say last year
nimde na edi wuram onu ye select but I'm saying say nimde na ye di wura adwuma num 20 something years ago 15 years ago no eno an ye de te ane but o ga adwuma na uni obi o ye adwuma o ba bia ko o ye ko workshop bi ha o ye seminar bi wa ha yakofo obi free ha ba so mekire yen say the see capacity building but we don't do it so but how do we expect and on the back to the GFA
me jitu ye say
kwa be so na GFA building the capacity of the people who talk about their products
me jitu ye say Mr. Two
so
every single person in this life the first loyalty is to yourself the first point of loyalty is the moment Mr. Two beja wo there
second year there him
if you are somebody you trust
wa ware your yere
okay if you are mama
if you are married is your yere there mama
do kwa ware that abaya na won ne
eti and you go report to rape bi asemsi a
eti in the process of this loyalty no Mr. Two at a certain point ehona na e be kwa ko fa selfishness no
okay aba
e dey aba so tell me so I do understand but me dey any say ade na sometime aye na ye nipa da sani bia wote ho na nkwa wote ho in your right motu ati say we problem bia na obi ya ade na ya obi ya de bone ahu
eya abona baso
on say obi a oye bibia Mr. Two the impact ne boa society no when you decide so ye wa adwene say oye papa kura me mfi no
Just Sunny, and I, as a baby, a free now. Baba Banako film maybe now for yeah. Hear me say, all the media from both them back.
No, mammy, no coca crab, just see. Madame Mejitum, no because man, my Jimmy Dalton, where you did say, media and account. Name Mejitum, name legend.
What the abedi can
Miss Who say the football class in this country. They have to change the narratives on air.
Simple.
They have to give us points.
Simple.
In their favor.
Simple.
Legend. Yeah. Last time you call Paukwesi. You know okay. What them try to come you call Paukwesi yeah. You share pennyfo and I be using ban.
Yeah.
Now you made them come be no tuneful.
Yeah.
Give the media content.
Yeah.
Don't allow them to generate their content.
Yeah.
To catch him and there's many say when you give the media good content. Cause we jam media na media one thing is that you be kasa sem nyina to ehofo. The media one aspect of it populism is key. No be na be eti. Whether good or bad.
Adeba kwa o say minim if you agree with me. You bet me they abo this protocol management abaso no. I think they have tried it.
Yes. That is, I want to make it out.
They have tried it. Now we can't say me House of Folk wins the FA Cup. In the next 3 days.
I want to make it come.
Exactly.
I want to make it come. Legend.
Board member.
Me program. And your House of Folk na wakwa ball against Bechem United. And watch FA Cup trophy. Whoever knows Kofi Acheampong, and him say the next day, say Kofi ba air. It's about House of Folk no be bonabaso. Obi otie bia nim say ye ba be bo House of Folk abaso. Ni a pija club no. Ni a share the way forward how bet me build an awesome team for Africa Confederation Cup omoko. When him say before that na me no aye discussion crowd ha say the list bia me di mani akoboso. Mr. Samuel Bodu ko present. Say House of Folk enye say recruitment in farmer for Africa. Ni nyina wo aye discuss you about way forward of House of Folk. Then one board member says we run a club for about 50 years. And yenja no non tompete. Yenja no non tompete catch after the club na win FA Cup. Yeah bo ma baso no. Was the players running into the bush e ko smoky. Omonom sansa no mabebo. Coach in trophies na waje na 3 trophies na waje in his first season it was by chance. Coach in the experience. Coach now he say why he say the board member has decided to change all the positive narratives to negative. And legend, let's not forget. Media in media circles and normal negative stories SL papa. So obia story say one show your own. That's it. You decided say you continue to discuss House of Folk FA Cup here more mabaso. Another media house decided say board member be say House of Folk players are quite 7 players so normal room. Next one decided so Obama. One man a lot of content to get people to listen to his program. It will be changing the discussion here. It
what follow the or no
let me say England for the animal king. England for example Sometymer offer any Popoba any issue or coach in the ground.
Yeah, man. Premier League no hard.
Ochamuno.
We cancel.
They discuss it. Video no cry answer can be in Sky for the Babani akwa Fedi. Or become close to Manchester United. It is a club as Pep Guardiola how managing the city no. So who jai media no na so who jai stories the stories be about but the media will hammer on back hammer. You have to control the narratives on air. House of Folk team na FA Cup. You decided to change the narrative from applause to
let me say.
Legend.
Assuming said the omo ye no ye mistakes omo ya. Yes, you have a responsibility to promote our own. But se ko kase omo ball league na mu no. Ombeto to ayampia antino. Yes, so ye beto ahia omo a. We will end up destroying it.
Let me tell you something. Okay, bam. And Sometymer House of Folk FA Cup na ye bo mabaso. Dr. Nyahonya Hotamaklu. A bad point, a lot of revelations. A cancer. Legend at that point in time. We're expecting some comedian and I'm person Buzanti. Sometymer Dr. Nyahotamaklu Ekasano. Those revelations about House of Folk and Kenya.
The media
about say a person discuss House of Folk and Kenya.
The media will condemn.
So we are condemning. Which we condemn, I condemn. Exactly.
Baby, House of Folk one, they don't need distractions such as his.
Exactly.
And that club no You see, I mean, if it's confession, sometimes ebia Harry ona ebe raise issue bi wa. And about the story be bad. Who we are, you get messages and people do not understand. For instance, we raise the issue of Kotoko supporters. Now, Omo free we chiri na make and say, said this is the time. Till time was say Omo kasa asem before the league starts. Now I'm saying, gentlemen, probably you don't understand what pre-season means. So the football I see. And now the planning stage of any project as here. This is the time when we have distraction. Now Kotoko body more mbebo Africa. House of Folk more mbebo Africa and just start here.
Yeah, the preparation.
But some people think say after a real league, you know. And you were asking me but stage a home back say players been you be here. And you write teams in them. You players now where do we go? This is a time for them to plan how much we are going to spend. Where are we going to get that money? But what time now you do not team na plan is our stage, you know. More kwa supporters and tokwa more kwa busy in here. Now Otama crew doctor or to sa bombs no. You then distract the crowd. Now no more na as a players ni be crowd wofu. So after your motor so mbe convince players to renew their contracts.
What they smoking a quarter.
Any idea no? On what could create confusion. Now what you do today, products be free more about your performance in Africa. But what
yeah.
So Mosumum wama say Harry omo froka chose supporters here ku yengo tu na na yengo me ba wona ade bai yengo tu oben sekyere no wache yengo tu ila na kwa be wache o say damanya area me mfi omo so we also decide our content me bo time na here ba ya yeso evi say you was story the supporters no e dia kanfu enti yeso nkanfu enko chia Dr. Nyauta Macro then yeso discussion because listen they discuss they listen to what we discuss. Jodi beba na di same ni bi ohwa the ba madaru ma mumia montu
o kasim bi say Dr. Nyauta Macro
media no ba wona me wo
o kasim say
o media no bi tugu say ade abodi be emmo
me busa question
you know some of them don't even know
me busa question bi say Dr. Nyauta Macro no satama no wo massa revelations no e den na was media na ye and I was say e was say condemn no na ye can chance say do ye na be distract club no very good which we did legend okay no one we condemn it and the catch and say maybe Kofi Achabo you know my stance on it I condemn but me can say in the process of condemning some no you end up discussing normal waka in the process of condemning so the third years by the time I won with 10 minutes a legend the amount so the discussion no won condemnation now the man no now what they are discussing some no kind no it's legend me patch me them say to me say yeah jed atum tin am start am say atum say we have a big role to play but the make say we are a director a manager a football club in this country and some are work no it has a big role on air influence any influence some are can and it's all your penimu that's also that's all kwa kasa you have to think about repercussions some na make can dey be na be ye from them mama it's yen ja mo sa
akwa is a Todd Bowley
that is what can Abramovich has
dabi onko bi asem dabi
ba ye no
onko bi asem enti me kasa sa say u ya ne jai but anya Otamakulu
interesting thing BC Tuesday me check me mail na me hu say unse Qatar April 2010 2022 World Cup no baby on be launch on World Cup bid no na Angola 2010 on be launch on World Cup bid no nti hotel no mo be launch on World Cup bid no me invite journalists about tournament ni bi me ko bi and then Saturday right Tuesday me come me mail man am hu say from 2010 because mo be feeling information and o ma send the message e dey abambe no say ebusa say we are interested so baba be World Cup in Qatar so we are interested our mama forms to fill say what the mention as you it would funny say how they have get closer to and they chirasem oh see e kwa Angola no me fine kama
okay yes. Journalist for so pay so little queen
it won 2010 World Cup be 4-5 months away then oma communicate to journalists omunya opportunity to listen
because
to
they
them
respect journalists.
say what them mention say ye ma access to come and watch the World Cup in Qatar because when we started the journey you were there say what them mention say
partner.
it's funny say when this relationship is being created you have control over the media on the things that they will say tema Michel Platini munya asem the more munya problem pa ne say they ignore the English media because mu fu say England for the moment they did that was their end
against
so what them say it's nay mizoto
the media for agenda
oh na so oh yeah student of PR agenda in everybody's life sorry anopa mizoto sorry anopa
agenda also boa society
definitely but who say every
na don dey be society no so be ade na hu na wo kan wo bo society no obey akudu be
be ade enye obi ade enye dey say enso so ba mbesa mkire say your utterances must seek to promote what is happening within you the society where you live but se korea say there be awo dey obi ya papa 9 onka ba akina wati no and na begina so in a way we also not promoting it and nothing angle focus mo ba mo ye foreign sa mo nye local you see if you understand the dynamics you not speak like that now ya man kwada wo mo be ene o mo sise jesse o kon obi afia nkwada ne sise Liverpool ne Liverpool de nkwada ne ni ho
Barcelona
Chelsea ne Barcelona o mo se Chelsea Barcelona Arsenal man you so much jaiche ene teams na City ni ade de nti o mo yesa ne se
just na nkra ne shebi
on pepa
na nkra be no
oh we now just here be dibo na after this year
Liverpool dey share o mo
Liverpool
na Arsenal dey to Arsenal just show over there na 20 years no trophy
the Arsenal dey trophy
na nkra no be
Premier League
akra no dey trophy
no dey
na no have for the FA Cup no my own FA Cup no say trophy pa Arsenal GB akwa so say
don't say England no more respect FA Cup Liverpool the FA Cup dey celebrate
very well trap so Arsenal get trap
somebody
can't have us me then say access to information the guy near oga kan and I try to change a lot of things media for you dey on medu atem masamu bi enya dey be on media atem
say nipa dey
see I don't know media atem let's try to reach out to them
nipa dey untimi nya dey
o fan say media na ye an opposition
untimi nya dey mani so
what they are doing
untimi nya dey mani so untimi nya dey mani so nipa nyina ni but I want say the role between the organization and the media Mame for Herbert Mensah example and he's a typical example of asema yekin ye de kotokoma Herbert Mensah no or try as much as possible to get closer to wo enu nua ai so unia panyi jolaka
unia panyi pa o chambe and there's a retirement work
I want to be a problem
no is a fact
private
for why Benjamin Banaka
also retire already at the age of 95
oh no
aye
yeah that go be carry
also retire 95 eti the thing was Mizoto anything concerning Kotoko at the period of Ura Herbert Mensah we're making sure say access to information how to develop the club for the community to accept
or column in the newspaper
mo media na magati close to him no eyamo asede etinya se mo na mo sori ko ye o ono na obaye no hu say he cannot run the system without the media negative asem na wo ka no ye wo bi ote akira ha ya form ha ya ofu say
abebrete mo
otre na otre eni atamu omo akiro telefone mo akiro ho a ono ofu say ade na we ye no ono na dwum de ade ne nye etia fa so bi be ka negative story no wafa but how do you change that person mindset then let me get the media along
no mun cheche means
yes everything all over the world Mizoto top class na senior Cristiano Ronaldo yes we from Manchester United because Manchester United doesn't want Cristiano Ronaldo to win the battle. Look at the revelations coming out on Cristiano Ronaldo. So what did I mention as you? esuna wo ho. There are even media guys closer to the club who are aware of it.
But no one kind.
But they won't say it because
And America. And I'm I see
it's the person be changing. The person be changing.
Sami. Tama mpacho me fa Sami ka Sami so.
Because
me fa Sami so.
Me did the any say nyani nyina na ye ka.
Normal
na blacklist statements no.
Aha, enye nsem nyina na ye ka.
Discussion ayi. Normal for na pie mu. Say wa hwe bia. Normal for wo dia no. Baby awu gyina no. Baby awu gyina no. Baby awu gyina ye media.
Let us try.
Yes.
To make sure say all chances they promote the in case obi nye catastrophe.
Exactly.
You have an example of Herbert. Now, those before you travel at the airport, then one person becomes the head of the media. Or no will not come and address the media. Not any pakro. My name is Mediana Ken.
Yes.
Say Kotoko supporters no. Omo besom betin sem bonia form team no. They love the club so much.
Yeah.
So that kono. And yes a player be akoye say and you ship no fire. Mo say players no and from so they are human beings just like you. But let's try to keep those things that will distract the team.
Said
it was done by the leadership of the club.
Said the beba.
And you on car say anybody on car say or gagim on car say mamu koye mojuma.
And that's what was saying.
We were at the airport when Ninja.
Yeah,
yeah.
At the Heathrow airport. Send a ninja and Crawford because na visit B. So not all kinds of pay. So Herbert, the team has sent us to a hotel around the airport. Tina omo ye arrangement say yebeko the whole team. Then ye ready see yebeko ye hu ninja. Send na ye the high school mate so send a number for bi na omo aba. And so yem fa baby wa ha na yem pe.
Or chocolate be ma.
Eti ye koni enu kai na dam
Ninja Ira.
There be Ninja Ira now report. Meanwhile on that trip Jibo Samumbe Kaya Herbert had to guarantee because these were young people, a lot of us had not been to the UK.
Yeah.
And you know, or no guarantee say
everybody
then report is all over. Ninja Ira. Na kwe hey. Send a ninja nyira you. Ninja no be radio. I the ninja P. Me wanna report no bagana say.
Chocolate no could.
Send job for you.
Yeah. Sell legend. Ono ujina.
You're wrong. That one day I
so as a journalist. Oh, ebia chale ninja. Ye nhunu nzo obi a wa cry mpo we ni bakra am finding out to wa fire. Because no exclusive you dey ku you
enti de oka no ye o media wa address media ye nyina ye gitum ye betu hana mo
me say address media training akọ
me say ye betu hana mo ya jatum ye betu hana mo o nyina obi eti ye betu hana mo enti wo de na media gibo de na ye efe bridge the gap between omo and the media
and the clubs.
Another one me Otuo Acheampong there me so me de ne say more run football no more my topics good content to say positive news about more.
Yes,
don't change positive narrative to negative. Me so me dia no time
on Bebo FA Cup final.
Come on,
because the man who leads the FA Cup is a media person.
Yeah.
Honorable was not.
Yes.
Yeah. He came and said, "Sir, you person boy." And ye buy ye de hu nyina be shemonsa. Na na mo ti kuro yi mu. E kwan be na betimi afaso. Na yetimi afele stadium. Na so na bo. Ma say munyam. So we also contact our people. Na ya here adwuma no. In fact, every media house that was contacted, including those who were not even contacted, Obia, okay, it's a week now. The discussion was about the FA Cup.
Yes.
Stations played jungle.
Yeah.
Pro bono.
Yeah.
Nothing was paid to promote it.
Yeah.
And Ampa, you saw the numbers.
Yeah, very impressive.
I don't think I'm there. Harry buy or see free gate. Ebi na make ade a chen be organizers a battle for filling the stadium no. Oba ye no obeti
on asem
frigate
on asem na ye kan no me to on asem na ye kan no
no
the organizers of the FA Cup I am funny say Ura was Nata being the chairman of the FA Cup
1997 19 already
for radio station yes
okota krade omienu he understands
enti ono na oye chairman of the FA Cup committee no say me match here me baboy because the two teams are not from Ashanti region. Majority of people in Ashanti region are Kotoko supporters. But match is be say bebo ni Kumasi. How do I get people into the stadium?
Yeah.
Okay. Media ni play key role. So let me get closer to the media.
So we advised.
Say what him
honorable. Yanko came from Gochiao. Usi Kruma the first point called for original minister.
Generating news.
Kowini na homoya you capture the attention of the media. And to both so Africa foko Otumfo umkomensia Otumfo Ajioma Africa foko ha. We are I'm saying that Jibo me no we are actually. Or not on Africa be am frigate.
There be a FA Cup.
We are rejoined that way. Jumedi so. And I will be no chatting about. They rejoined a
public platform. A public platform.
Public platform. No, any platform. Do you know
why would you have to do that?
No platform house. I said more I mean just say.
Yes, send them messages here.
Number one, Nini, you to say SSS for the media party, yes, I agree. But I say, Sanu Mani, no, it is because Omusha agrono so now or you did media show Musano. Omuni and my can we because we mirror what goes on in the society. It is we are FA president, we are club chairman, we are whoever, we are board member, we are whatever. Nase Okasa Bekana Bontain and now we need any Mebaka.
I met him example.
And no I can say and I can say Obianka so being katabi so. But first is Asamna Mekan in Sunsan so beni binya.
In the Mama Adebia Bufu. Adebia now you're happy, you call Cameroon. When it became so clear, say you call Cameroon Mubarak Wakasu were pra before the tournament, were pra during the tournament, were pra a good timer. A boy Baba Idrisu a prior a replacement. Now you nebi into the more and were pra. What here you were asking why
Mubarak lied to us?
Very good. And make say the managers of various football clubs, institutions, sporting, you know, because all yes had there now. A better than why expecting media and say that action of winning say player pra. What did now come major tournament? Martin.
I know they wherever they will point it out. Wherever, but make distortions and distractions. Say. You are time a team echo pre-season. Then we go and bring a topic. The preparations of that. Sana make but say the media is there to point out mistakes of others. Say for instance, will be a plan na fret team. Now person that die and they also Ghana fool. Well, also Ghana fool. Every day. But me just say do that. Yeah, discussions in the say legal. Me ya ni omo say media na buy na Nkofonko stadium na ya dinu.
That be
almost say kane no a omo bo 82 African Cup na Nkofonko
pa. We boy ade be example.
The nation. Ene. Obi okoshe bo 82. Yama so mo ko stadium 83 ko yokotoko final no. Ye nyam even 2% am wa hodem be stadium abehwebo.
2% is
fine. Mini percentage. 40 years. It's a 3 percentage.
40 years.
A generation. And I want to say when say in 82 and your money in 82 ni no ne.
And I was say go give.
We are say and
I say boa me bo. And I say boa na ye din chire.
Neighbor, what am I?
Yeah, na so that we assume say they know everything.
Nobody says we be.
But when you beat them and you may bu because of who are yen exposure. Yenim de ekoso amanane yenim de ekoso yemfa saa de ne kasa ne nchire for them to change.
Number 2 angle na me fa angle na me fa no so uti mango na ya besa me chen say we are nearby generation first no na obi bi wa bochira ida so ba be gina post office de bia ba be check ya say ya actually te dia betuma ana say obeya power no dey small bi oba I save never na power power nkona cassette no ay cassette power na ye no no dey aba o dey ba na abusuafo nyina motwa ahia na dey ahye machine amia so na mutie me akwasi poku me ko ye ne nyoma ye den nanso so nyoma ye den nyina no me de kakra my sister cool so ba ye we dey say
ko mumma jibo 100 cedis
we are not the attack
mumma Kofi Ricky ebia 80 Harry 60 sia 10 na watete ni nyina
we are not the attack was say we are not the attack was say ya unsi amate say what start school we the vampire time achi yeah me baba be support. That was the form of communication between Obusuani akotena manone anywhere what Ghana ha bamizoto and the yesterday move to the stand say so picking the phone day he doesn't even need to call message
no be a phone so
no be a message a person pass on
family platform
it's the maybe say me change say the things that near in 82 any 83 and they ntimi nya sad dey need to succeed. It's me dey say me dey make us dey we say even the current FA too they should close the gap between them and the media. Yes, fancy you be ball league.
I dey we anye you we dey anye you bi. Yes. Because Kurt your president. One oye media. And now executive council of GFA. There hasn't been any executive council or the life of Ghana football
media for also.
Yet you don't see it.
It is a ebia
omudu ha no mrefi womu nuanu mom no mu ye adwuma no Keto Kreku Randy Abe Acheampong Animado ayebi ukumwa obi mu indirectly
omuso yebi to the general secretary
see because mu nyina fa ne say na America no enkofo no omo ye yen sa no mo fa no wo mo ye yen nti yenye ade de ebe bia omo medi atem and they also not happy
me too
fi say kwan bi so no the media is not being fair
omo no motena UK early 90s 80s so we no mo din ko mo say those period we so TV ebia football in Italy, football in Germany. It was not helping their league. Until they had to map up a strategy for UK for to have interest in their league. Maybe they say, see a Ghanaian Premier League. Ye to aba Emma as FA president. Adena wabesomu nyina wa FA no. Wabesomu nyina wa FA no. Your first major responsibility is to get a successful league organized. This is to sort of say. Why organize a seminar with the media? I feel here, this is how we are organizing the league. Say near per se.
That's our bands for moon.
And they are
because Ote land UK near there. Access to Premier League on TV, no, it's not easy.
And I make us say no, and no,
boy league and
no, F in any abinasem. To sort the mention. It's what I'm trying to say. They say. The FNN close to the gap between the money and the media. Hey, Black Stars match on the board. Why? Yeah, we match no. FNN organize a meeting with the media in Kumasi.
Na some tiaga ka.
Oh.
Na mso ya no mutika no. I don't know some churches.
Say what them say. And all that Omo can say. I didn't see any.
What obi unim dey obi beti no an go meeting. Nti sa no adwada ne dura obeku obese ono so ya ba ko enti ye frefre ya amfreme ene mo be ya me ape
ayi de unya ne nyina pepepe is part of society, it's part of life. Edimi yo to omo wie ye no woni what one member of Black Stars Management Committee kan o se no mo nim se Kumasi for be neglect omo and omo accept say even choosing Cape Coast for Black Stars games mobile Kumasi no mo so my mistake
difference
say they no mo si dwene no ene de omo hu ye no enti sa nto mo bo media na baso tio this is one game then a league take almost a year debo why don't you engage the media? This is my package league na yakobon say ye be league no you can't leave the responsibilities to the clubs. efe na said there. It's almost starting yes, I know man. So to the moment you do it, you know, unya all the media house, I know dear. And no dear, unya all the media they are a bible watchy. So to the mechan say. But Oma Ubenya Omono, was the message going out? Pa among 14 this annual manomano. So to afe a change or margina or more for league, you know. Then people will start coming to the stadium because of Mr. Media and Dema. It's made there be an idea of Cassette. I didn't know crowd on a yodia. So to the Mechanasi. And also present me striker. I didn't know yodia and Rebecca Humbi. Minumi one is so 2 1 among. Ah, Minumi one is so 2 1 among. And see, F in I said there seems to 2. They should start taking steps. Normally media no any close. Okay. Na yenton league ni ma league na nyefe.
Okay. Usually Kofi
Legend.
Sir, say I'm Acheampong.
Yeah, sir.
There because assembly your man for can be you. Yeah. I'm we say yeah. Some man on me
Legend me dem area no nti we na ma ye Kumaka project na.
Okay. Captain ne kakra na.
Yeah. My follow the argument, and I think the discussions no it's all good now. It's too media your responsibility say reporter positive and that promote your system not your league and say and there may be a cost in system but I also agree with those who are saying is and then when we are content those organizers the players in the organization and the deba so when it is sign out you would definitely say it you amplify it. Whatever the case is,
move on.
That's it. But I think say where you are getting it wrong. Say when we try to concoct a story, you are not engine to create to destroy the system. No, I don't dare.
A bit yes, sir.
Yes, I don't know. If you say that yes, I don't know. Me pay me so to ask him, and for that I will create story and never say.
Obi wait my creative story, sir.
I will create the
It comes from a be an free baby neighbor.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Because you have refused to tell them, what is right in quotes, no. The omote no for instance what bibi afa Kofi Ricky FC ho ofre Kofi Ricky FC was masa me no ni asem bi aka me dey me you are asking him to go and fire
for example
to be fire
for example na say am te say court abua atin say a colleagues at class media you go on for issues or for the president. They were made to retract that story. Almost one more kind of evidence. So many times they impress upon them some more and Sunday and also more evidence. Then they went to court. They could do more evidence. So getting them making. It means you say
legal issues no so and also does so team house city up.
Of course. And you know say obi try say
on the first no me try no na mra say that was where the libel issues came.
That's it.
Under President Kofo. First need him do two. But they say process ne say what can say my family no cre. No a man lawyer for and our trust say asem na wo kan no enti so retract it. And na a media for no ding. Some be retracting. So one retracted they are no court. But court no cry so clear say e fine. Yem fa untum.
Okay.
Na emu ye be boka for defamation. So agu me ho fin. But all retract and every nipa bia no abenya bibia right.
We a gentleman now say we honest enough for this you know. What can say but you think say nipa no a challenge you think say e bia unni enough information to that you know. I don't know why don't you retract? So we all have a duty to be protect your system no because you pay Ghana idea no. The national teams idea. The person ke benya be generate content amaya e betimi am promote especially in league e better promote no na on highway sports and they were talking about say if you know enya sponsorship be and say bet power sky airborne and also sky airborne the matter sky airborne say if it ends out to be true why not anybody home.
Okay.
Anybody and
so can't support to say they should also do the right thing.
They will have to do the right thing.
But I mean, before they even do it, maybe before they even do that, yen try say ye kasem and come be promote what we have.
You will try to do that.
Yeah, because stage in a economy. In the next 2-3 years, BBN say you be empty stadium.
You have to do that, but since we are not a Christian organization and as a Muslim organization,
we are moral organization.
Yeah, we have that moral to do that. But then there will be 1 or 2 people be able to
one or two people no more but me ka say yen ya ye hiem ha ne omo mu tie no ye ma ye kasa
I strongly want to believe say at Orepa there with your leadership and I think we are doing
mistake that
to the extent that we wait me aka say o si we court obenya over winning
for improvement.
Of course at any point in time but make
afa akwa baba ye
say dam oba wo free edam use Orepa ye na ha na tie
na no sa na tie ampa edam ni ebo free
say if you na better that can ma boom na wo sa ko dey
o man sa tie free o na me kan we na fe emfa phone call kakra mba cho after this show there was the final part of adwuma ye wo Orepa machines no ho ni nyina ne se ye nyane ntie obu also me o take sideway twetwe kakra ntie started the first part last week and then ye dey ba wiye ntie wie dwumadie ya ebeduma fidie ne kakra Orepa TV will be on but we are make a radio asem ye bedum no kakra na ya ye servicing kakra wum ansana yaba na sisi ide obetima me ya charge ba na abefa final part no 0322 494 401 0322 494 401 0322 494 771 amanfo nyina da wa ha na yemfa beye 5-6 calls bi and what you think about discussion na ye no na yenko yes hello good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Achimba to you.
Bacho.
Okay. Yeah. Achimba to you.
Come on, where is it?
Okay, and we are Payana. What die TV no na what me ha good.
Yo, let me say. It's a some catch radio no. No. I don't do football no kura. O le beta catch some sure that dey ha.
E kwa be so.
I will always say a country. Ya ho so che. You want to so after what I you ya. Because say one present you of the radio show. Where can you do ha? Where do that for shit say. So wait. Come what I'm over to. Ah? What is what I'm moving to when do that? Ah. Hello? Hello?
Morning, me too.
Boss, good morning, but I'm aware.
Yeah, we are pa when you.
I'm talking about the coverage in Rossa. Or am I against any day? I'm calling from watching room.
Okay, but you too.
Let me tell you, blah. Na another mama can get papa. Now, okay, we say, I heard you have a do empty stadium. That here.
The Aga Conehu.
I know because boy, I have a boy. You didn't get a result of my body 2-1. I know 2-1, I play 1. Or was not fun of it. Now, my auto is you, Uto Jenny, Uto Kobe, Yato Ga. Now, one hour, check up on that, you know, any kind of results about this, they say, for the another moment, one and me, and matter. Sorry, I cannot. And it's a member. Sounds was also on the play of Montano. And on the mama, empty the net, then the 2,000 until those in your Montia. Then the one who could come up a good football and
that's it. So dying. I'm saying, what point to one make it that. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes, sir. Morning.
Solomon.
Okay, Solomon.
Nana from Pomata to say what you mamma Bediano from Dodo. Now, I'm a member only ever get point about so now I'm saying you are lawyer just in Kodia from Pom and a bit. Director, and a morning show no, a morning line, you know, but okay, to me, my manager, so say, wake up a Pocobo or Catano, and Nema over the good Ramono, when did you hope, not Jibodi, and Nema not the name home. What I say, oh, we are wonderful. Now, what shall wake up next to Papa or Ida, possibly to count from Blah. And we will debate the point. And the number of people who don't make a Bobino, or the put your Catapult, no, I said, no kind of. Now, the letter, na sai here so what the for no that's a yami as a job mo di kan ho as a job mo di kan ho
okay that's it yes hello yes
Afishapa director
yeah good morning
Afishapa
yeah fin come to you mba chomani
Tama Agradani na
okay
and the program no the best of all discussion is very educative na mefa sa akonya so I will stand na mabo abaso papa na mabo crew na abaso Tama English Premier League when the car say negative stories in ho yetimi generate negative stories Miami new aba for the biamene call say so utumi generate negative story why do you do who fast akwa so generate positive stories and you be brave media na you time say ha foul a dangerous pa no media na trust ayemra media no say utumi show it twice on your channel a buy na person money to wo represent some money to some of the things media na who say
Eden out show no twice. Chemu kaka. Eden.
Foul dangerous. Foul dangerous. Won't finish show no twice. Ubo ye na ubo replay na we because Tama English football no ebo economy ne pa o. Se media na ebo Ghana football na ye ebeboa. Assuming a team be efani pathetic kra aye. So yet me generate negative stories by me generating positive stories.
Okay.
So about foreign maybe a problem maybe a Sometymer be what problem ni. So about foreign now you stay on the pitch. That is a coach enable. So who any after match their coaches in the kind by a background and they are shifting from the field near co-management.
Had the coaches in the back after match, no? After the coaches in the can. Yeah, not content or form, so you don't get to discuss. You discuss it. There should be PR courses for the coaches too. Not just almost say, as some making quite generate discussion, and therefore,
yes,
my making sure some men can't say, "Who's a warrior or more?" Who was asking me a coach and say, "No, I have no comment." Coach, official referee, sooner and I be busy. About how do you become? What kind of better topic for discussion?
Meaning, but Tama, most of the time, you stay outside the pitch, whereby foreign, you stay on the pitch.
Because I got it. Because you don't have a hormone amount information to discuss outside the pitch.
But as a general, outside, Matthias say, but foreign, when information is discussed on the pitch.
Because I have information in your own. You go on the internet and so you know.
Uncle Stadium, but for Uncle Stadium, Bobecas Stadium,
because reports by a hono. What the almost the mouse on said Najibu can say me say the media is interested in certain content. So when you create a vacuum, for instance, say has a GFA Cup. Now, Omuji FA Cup New Year, then Tuesday or Wednesday, a board member comes to say, coach, a lack on yard ne tactics and yet me players no almost smoky. As a SANA, you have no option than to discuss that one.
Me too, Tama. So we'll discuss it, no. Then you go to the pitch, the football discussion. Nobody said, okay, so see coaching here, there. You share tactics for the boy. You share game has produced here to debunk what the MD is saying or the member of parliament, board member, no aircon. But you stay negative. We didn't go deep into tactics of Coach Boedu. Maybe no problem, no. Wabeka say a lock. Okay, let's go to Bechemen in the house folk. Then she say asama coaching can board member they can no krana. Then what pick match, because it was very good football. There how many Kotokoni Bechem last year. Ombo game you happen with the Zakito fight. Zakito because a ball net time. The firm can say look, Zakito also a border. Now we need ball, see prepare player, a man kobo ball. Obey training. and one person is this a year it will destroy team in the American say Nyahota Makobeka no time more discussing nobody look into the tactics of Coach Wedu.
Now board member no Agada probably what could deep and the Juma, so I will forgive you for that. Me say the board member gives you content to discuss. And to Ubeka as a board member, no, maybe before you move, why is he saying this at this time? And the areas of the discussion. And you have saying, yes, what the say, board do a good tax, it's what the FA Cup. But board member,
nobody discuss it.
Say,
no, but
board member, lack. Oh, even players who cry on Sans and Omaba, almost smoky and San Omaba. You not jump that. Why is he giving us that topic to even discuss? That's the argument.
And the too say it was very, very or a penny so unfortunate. I don't know any idea. And you cry. But no problem in say time media and condemn. Then you pick the tactics of Coach Wood for people to say no, as someone can no credit. Very good football. So
might be, but he shouldn't give the media the chance to discuss it.
I know
the apart from the self-introspection. Dear no. All the what the other guys are saying, say. And tell Mr. say, yeah, we stay on the kitchen like a cramaye. And to almost my topic to I am a because a been a work as soon as you got to supporters instead of say your best option is outside and near their Harry. Okay, thank you. All right. And no, I'm on for dinner, so I'm van saying, Agada Kasawaka. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Chief. Machomani.
Come on, the Majasa, Papa.
Fache, in Tikwasem.
The Patriot come again because every boy.
Kwame, too.
Kwame, come on, the tell and not in the radio station, you meet Modi. Almost a company for the baby. I didn't so many years in 2 or more. And I'm much sooner. Omodasudi. Yeah, we need a mobile can quantity. Who can we have to you more? There's your wolf. No, we also. I will be the idea that will feel not more critical vision. It's media, no, never go on. I'm fun thinking, and I'm okay. The positive, no, negative from a Pamuto, the American.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, and then we program manager of our family order.
Okay.
Maybe the NSA. Say. Obia points, Obia say any points. And now Obia so can say or justify or make excuse. Was the entire yes, Obia my excuse. But to me, the point in it, I did know how a deliberate near the yet choose a sad way. You know, Obia point near back. Yeah, per se, Chibu Sadi way, you know, Obia the issues ever to form. Never baby to say UK. Only name Kuyero. Say, media and I just or justify criticism or criticize the Fina Obina. But to me, no, I don't know. But to me, not to say, almost half me who say, a power near the way paso. You promote 2 years, it's no criticism, the book, the infant call out to me. It's no, yeah, say, General, 4 more, Erica, yeah, so, I did so, I ye, yeah, promote here, player, no, yeah, so, yeah, we are yeah, player, no, yes, so, yeah, so, be oh, yeah, the government, no, some traffic, no, who say, you know, a year, a lot of economic issues, every, and it be brave. The Nipper Stadium, the auto say, Nina the Coso, Micro, a media, no crowd of Guamiama, me a penny, a pressure beer banner, a super six. Okay. Everything is so transient who say, yes, your penny, the teams no, say near Deco. Okay. It's your classic, any year formulated way. Then yeah, I no moment director, then I is more than decade. And no matter why, I achieve me a mean to me, radios mean to me can be blah. Let the bonnet, I think that's it. No, the three, there is it. Anyway, I mean to me, means that there is a pretty beer.
Very well. Thank you very much. Finally, and I hello. Last one, any other around there. Yes, I'm back.
Roman father no parikasi.
Good, yet you.
Yo, Mr. Tapa, wait there. My man from Akonya is what I said. I mentioned a lawyer at the mafia. Also, with him pass what I say, an engineer couple schedule. Now, parikasi, they have been what I say. Your football. I Ghana Hammond. First, who share a better women in us, the other board is here now. And then, one, to say, Uncle, wake up. Every for food is Cabrera. Every phone says you can party and omadi. So, and then say, you said you meet me, say that one, this are fine. The dear fine. Football, your boy, league your boy. This are Tama. When you cruise, for the pay.
That's it over Afrina also more Quacopinia, be Embedjani around the upper. You want to finally, my main kind messages, Kakara, then we go. Supporters will allow management to take wise decision for the club. We like putting pressure on management, but when they call on us to help financially, we are nowhere to be found. Supporters should register the FABU sensors and stop this pressure they are giving to management. The talking is too much. Management needs money. Talkative as anti-Kotoko supporters. Mami Rainy Dino. Michael Usu AK. Okay, then we move on. Eric Abu said something has been my best possible. Thank you very much, Ghana, since his day. Said RCP. Or say Harry this morning. Or say okay. And Richard Amwa say Arsenal know their position in EPL already is 5th position. Okay. CCA the 5th. But Muamunim the Jesus. Your friend or Bayentino. And near my best son. Please allow Bafo to finish his headlines. Watching live from Dubai, Richard Amwano. No. Kwam Watkins, please say that when GFA was refusing to organize the extraordinary congress, it was a class that stood up to organize it themselves. Okay, because it's a Richard Douglas Fusu or refer to Kotoko supporters nation. No. Or a pastor is the best in town. Greetings to Tino. I see do Kaka. Sometymer, those in the water are saying the water is not pleasant. How can someone subscribe to an outsider saying the water is pleasant? Okay, Nana Kwakuche Martin says, I don't know, but I love your program today. The only thing is how I wish there is another expert who is not in media now to also contribute. What you are discussing is part of why people don't go to the stadium and many more. If you listen to some media houses, you know what GPL, even if it's played in your own room, always do this for us. Thanks. Okay, so those were some few messages. Yeah, the bar. Yan rana mamin free afakwa I'm saying my own free more technicians now engineers are here to just quick one okay okay Linda anwamura yeah that's go Ricky akunini Linda, happy birthday. Ya no anwamo ni bibre na yem.
Born
Rasta rice. Rasta crowfroom man.
Crowfroom.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mahu Rasta. Okay.
Rasta back.
Yes, Govi
legend send na meeting home earlier on. Obia sama message here say regional minister Lande or campus here Dr. Aduchum education minister and so air touch it down. We say no, the that's your new students in your encounter no. They are some version of the lab no. We fixes department within the lab. And then omochi the big accounts here were 3 separate divisions within the lab no. Your physics department, your chemistry department and a biology department. We physics aspect no. And that's what Moshi. And Dr. Duchum Airland vice president Matisse about 70% likely say ubitimi attach it down. Kumasi Academy and nano pay and old boys no Dr. Kwabanada Pasi Akwan national president Honorable Dambuchi Matisse Obelande Okunini pa Honorable Peter McMenu Matisse Papa Okunini Papa Alancha Martin so no so be obey for assist form so na Kumasi Academy Matisse obetimi attach it down Professor Chumesi be touch it down Honorable Kwabena Sintim Papa no so ebe touch it down Dr. Chirebuo Ajiman ono so ebe touch it down Professor Anthony Owusu Ansa senior lecturer Jempa ono so touch it down ole no ewura Asamoah her excellency to Denmark ono so ya bazada nti omunyina sampenifo nyina ya kunini na omunyina ombe grace occasion nti da omunyina ase yehia ho oye old boy oye old student Kumasi Academy a so yehia me na me host omunyina because me dem tikuma ka chiro okay nti omunyina embra let's take in yen wedding ti nyina ye ko
airport nam go cha nat airport nat ye da CP ono na ye ticket Kumasi airport
ne se odinsia ne
omunyina
na set ne so
okay abebi o name aso message ne bai unim se wan kan ho asem ne bai nti Neymar o message no e buy Jibo finally there na yeah the go send messages for
lot of messages
but
Ajabo so have message
Ebiaba pa but you munyina ask for their contribution ebrebe me sure say be handle
we need to discuss again be say commercialization how we can help promote Achi Sometymer so happy birthday to Mami Efia Ofal we free born again or see new baby say Mami Efia fight happen Lady Crow o Kumasi girls SHS class 3 H1 no Otiatonsu Kuwait from Patricia Cranche we free on
nyame ya aduma
good
ye bi share benada
okay examum okay all right inti Achi
yenu muslimi for so
ye mobia baraka de sala ana enyo no
baraka de sala
one number 2 Ajabo also we share na baba
ene akuta
Manuela ela kunadu
yenu Azakito
also we share na happy birthday
ye Azakito odibronya onfre on invite
one day Azakito be fi ade ba ko ye ho ade nse
o de beba na ye be ko
o de beba
okay ye dey see Achi wa fan radio DJ Mo
na be ma yi so
ye dum no sia Ali Madonna na anu ye kasa waba okay when timi am oniska ticket oniska beto ticket
okay
all right you be see